My lord. The lordship has directed to produce my lord one disposal
Ah.
order of my lord. Although we have applied for the certificate to me, but records are not traceable till date.
Okay, we'll proceed without that. Don't worry.
1 week time.
We'll proceed without that. If that is not
Alright.
there, what can you do?
Mention item 62, my lord. I am for a 62 to 65, my lord. I am for 62, my lord.
Yes,
Respondent number 5, my lord. There's
Huh.
consent of the other side, my lord. We need some time to file the affidavit.
there was some VC request also, I was told.
No,
You made it.
if you mention it, no required, Your Lordship.
Huh?
The-
It will not be required.
No, not required, Your Lordship.
On the prayer of Mr. A.K. Sahib. Huh?
I'm for the.
Okay. No objection on the prayer of,
I,
on the prayer of Mr. A.K. Sahiwala, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 5. You are there in the other cases also 63,
No, my
60,
lord.
no?
Only on 62.
62. Huh? On the prayer made on behalf by Mr. A.K. Sahiwala, learned counsel appearing for the respondent number 5 for an adjournment to facilitate him to bring on record the stand of the said respondent by way of filing an affidavit. Also, prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Also, accordingly, raised to list this matter again after 3 weeks,
4
2
weeks,
weeks,
my lord.
4 weeks on a date to be fixed by PUSA. Along with WPC number 672 2023, WPC 1487 2023, and WPC number 1527 2023.
Lordship, I appear for the respondents 1, 2, and 3. I'm filing the affidavit in the course of the day.
We are not saying anything, whatever. In the meantime, the parties are at liberty to bring on record their respective stands by way of filing affidavits.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship, my lords, I beg to mention listing of WBC number 2513 of 2024.
Make a mention before the senior bench. Bench 4 and 5. There are some senior benches. This is not the, I'm not the main bench. So kindly make a mention before the appropriate court.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention for item number 18 and 19, Lordship. Finally, both these matters may be adjourned for today, Lordship.
18 and 19.
18 and 19.
What happened after the, you have constructed your house?
Complete, my lord, and the municipality has given the report, my lord, last report that.
Some variations are there which are said to be, two variations which are said to be compoundable and some are there. So the municipality has to take a call now.
Lordship,
It can be
kindly
disposed of,
adjourn
my
for
lord.
today. Engaged counsel
It can
is
be
not
disposed
able
of.
to come actually.
Who? Who is the senior?
B. Gogoi and M.K. Sharma, Lordship.
It may come out Thursday, my lord.
Only adjourn for today, Lordship.
Thursday, we have fixed up some matters. We'll have it next week. On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. M.K. Sharma, learned counsel appearing for the respondent. The matter stands adjourned. Also, Mr. G.N. Sahiwala, learned counsel, learned senior counsel appearing for the petitioner is present. Raised it as agreed to by the parties, raised it to list this matter again on 21. Any problem, Mr. Sahiwala? 21/8/2024 for admission.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 57, Your Lordship. In this, this is a contempt petition. In this, we had filed a IA actually for implement of the circle officer, but that IA has not been taken to the records, Your Lordship. May it be called for
Mr. Your name?
J. Das.
J. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that an interlocutory application for impleading the present incumbent in the post of circle officer,
Guwahati Revenue Circle.
Guwahati Revenue Circle, has been filed by the petitioner. However, the same has not been listed, not been tagged with the present case. So accordingly, registry to list the matter again on 28/8/2024, along with the interlocutory application stated to have been filed by the petitioner in the matter.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, with the bench concern on the other side, I beg to mention item number 42, Your Lordship. The matter relating to the Mizoram government.
Huh,
42.
huh. You have
That-
filed your, Mizoram government has filed its affidavits.
Lordship, Major.
Why?
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of P. Bhattacharya.
Huh?
I'm on behalf of P. Bhattacharya.
Miss P. Bhattacharya.
P.
She
Bhattacharya.
is appearing in this matter.
Yes, Lord.
Item number 41, 42, list before any other bench without me.
My lord. The date may be fixed, my lord.
I can't, I'm not taking up the matter. I can't take up the matter. You make a mention tomorrow.
But
Mr. Rabba,
my lord,
I have tried my best, have gone through everything. Lastly, the only way I could do something for you was your appeal memo. And in your appeal memo also, you have accepted your color blindness. You said you wanted an alternative appointment.
that is my alternative. My lord.
But that cannot be done because you had not even completed your training.
My lord, the other day, lordship wanted me to.
I have already dictated it. Anything is there, you tell me.
Wanted me to place the latest status of the MSS SLP method. That I have access the copy. Madam.
What is it? What does it say?
SLP is dismissed, my lord. And consequently, my lord, the Delhi High Court's order will prevail, my lord, now.
But that is true. The Delhi High Court order,
Dated,
which had interfered with that para 5 and para 6, right? Of that 2012 notification. But subsequently, they have, for that purpose, it's okay. They have reintroduced that. And that is not under challenge. If you come to the affidavit filed by the respondents, there is a notification there. 2018. After these orders, fine, Delhi High Court interfered with that color blindness thing. They have reintroduced that subsequently for the prospective actions. So that will hold the field. So what is your submission on this?
my lord, since the Apex Court has not interfered with the order, my lord. Since the order passed by Delhi High Court, my lord, still prevails, my lord. Same benefits,
Where is that order of the Delhi High Court?
my lord.
Delhi High Court order.
Delhi High Court order.
I have seen it. I have seen the.
I'm a little confused on whether that is the Delhi order, Delhi High Court order. Series of petitions.
No. It is R.C. Nandi. Okay, I'll factor in this also.
My lord.
I had dictated the order, but I'll just incorporate these facts also. Disposal. Itu Miriamok DD বলে Itu Miriamok DD like যিখিনি টাইপ টিস্যু ডিক্টেশন এখিনি উলাই দিব দিও বাকি মোক লাগে None appears for the petitioners on call. It is seen that on the last date of listing also, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioners. So in view of the above, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. Yes, Mr. Goswami, what has happened to the criminal case? Huh? Yes, what has happened to this case?
One affidavit filed, Lord. Affidavit filed, Lordship.
Affidavit filed is long back in 22. What has happened down the lane? It was with regard to some misappropriation of money by that.
Lordship.
Get me that information by 2 o'clock. It's
Lordship.
been pending for that for a long time now.
Lordship.
Get your information. CID case.
Lordship.
Can-
2 PM, Lordship.
2 p.m.
No steps taken by the Panjab.
No steps is different thing, but nobody is appearing also.
Yes, ma'am. Last occasion also, my lord.
Did not appear. Maybe he has got his relief. Has he got his house, money for the house?
Yes, my lord, yes, my lord.
Subsequently, that petitioner has also got
Constructed, my lord.
already given.
Already constructed, my lord.
That's
So,
all.
in that.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Uh, accordingly, writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution. Mr. H.R. Ahmed,
For respondent number 8.
8, and Mr.
R. Gogoi.
R.R. Gogoi, standing counsel, PHC.
Number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
PHC are present.
Obliged, my lord.
Order impleadment of party item 5 and 6.
Mr. Bachchaji, you were supposed to file an additional affidavit bringing on, amending the writ petition, bringing on record allegations. You are impleading a person by name now.
By name.
You were supposed to, on the last date, file an amendment application of the writ petition to bring on record allegation against him.
So
Have you
now-
seen the last order?
There's a word amendment was there in the cost title. Therefore, there's an order there of the.
Writ preference requires 2-week time for filing an application seeking appropriate amendment.
Amendment. So I have put the name of the party whom I want to implead in person. So because honorable court told me that how can I implead him unless his name, he properly amended in the cause list. Accordingly, I have amended in the cause list.
Have you made any allegation against him in the writ petition?
No, because what happened, let me submit lordship. Initially, when I filed that tender, I mean writ petition, to writ petition, there was allegation was in violation of tender clause. Later on, when matter has been going on since August 2023, then I came to know that they invited the tender without delegation, means chief engineer
Had not delegated the power.
without delegation. And subsequently, another matter was passed. Order of writ petition filed, that was 248. Then honorable court, orders were here, honorable court said that since there is no allegation as per delegation of financial powers and rules 2022, which was passed in the state assembly, subsequently approved by the honorable governor under article 160 of Constitution of India. Then they said the person, chief engineer who redelegated his power to his subordinate official, they cannot redelegate unless and until financial concurrence to be accorded from the finance department. So they redelegated only in the interest of one single bidder. Lordship, the serious alarming issue is 2 works amounting to 6 crores 40 lakhs allotted to the same person on single tender. That is the issue. And this redelegation was done to discourage larger participation and healthy participation. Therefore, they did not invite a tender in office of the chief engineer and redelegated to the office of the superintendent. That is the issue. And therefore, last time the honorable court said that amendment was to be made accordingly made, and it just it's up to you.
Why I'm telling you this, I'll incorporate his name. There is no problem. We can allow that IA, but it will not take you anywhere because there is no allegation against him in the writ petition.
So then I am to file another.
You just file that's why this court, for your benefit, said that file an application, bring on record in the writ petition allegations. Then we will implead him and it will connect. Otherwise, impleading him by name will not take you anywhere. It will not serve you any purpose.
That's it, the kindly plus according to this.
You file an application.
Additional, I mean, from additional affidavit.
No, an amending application. Amend it, incorporate those paragraphs in the writ petition, then bring it on record. We will allow both together.
Then I have to bring the other repetition on the 2485 where.
Wherever it is required, you just bring that on record and then we will take the matter forward. Otherwise, impleading him, no allegation, we cannot even, what will he say? There is no allegation against me. That's the end of the matter. It will be a futile exercise. That is why this court on the last 17/7 passed this order, giving you liberty to bring it on record.
Yes. Then there is another IA filer.
We'll accommodate you. You are not a technical person here. We'll accommodate you.
Yes.
Mr. P.K. Bhattacharjee, learned petitioner in person, submits that he be, how much time will you take? 2 weeks. Submits that he be given 2 weeks time to bring on record an application seeking amendment of the writ petitions. Like that. Also, the prayer is not objected to by Mr. N. Upadhyay. N. Upadhyay, learned counsel for the Narayan Upadhyay.
Lordship, lordship.
Is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioner, for the respondents. Full stop. Registry accordingly to list those matters again on 2 weeks. I'm putting it on 30th. You kindly file it before that.
But there's another IA file along with this thing, it's supplementary item.
That IA is for impleading.
Yes.
We'll have it together. Amendment, impleading together. On 38/2024, Mr. Bachchaji is at liberty to bring on record the the interlocutory application as prayed for on a day is at liberty to file the above interlocutory application on or before 28/8/2024. Have it before 28, we will have it on 30th. We'll hear both together and then do it. Otherwise, Mr. Bachchaji, unfortunately, will be of no use to you.
But may I ask you one thing, that under IA which I filed, that is in order?
This is in order. This is impleading application. There is no problem here.
Then it-
But
no
no, you need not worry. They will change this. We will have it together, and then because when I implead him,
Not say, may I beg this for second IA, then can the order pass together along with this order?
everything will come together on 30th. Because here you want to implead one Mr. Dhiraj Soikia. But Dhiraj Soikia, in the writ petition, there is no allegation. Bring that, we'll have it together, then proceed with the matter. Serious allegations are here, we'll have to consider this. 30th, but you file it before 28th.
All right.
And Mr. Bachchaji, if it does not come in the list, that new IA you will file, just make a mention at 10:30, the court will call for it.
No, I will file it accordingly.
No, 28th, if you file, it's not on record, it's not listed. Don't worry, come and make a mention. The court will permit you to file.
Your Lordship, kindly pass over for timing your item 7.
Why?
Senior will submit, Your Lordship.
You want an impleading application, you want to implead him only.
Yes, sir.
Why? Why is your senior required for that?
Currently, file is not available with me, Your Lordship.
Next time, don't come with this prayer. Study the brief, come, we'll help you.
All right.
After some time.
Here, what happened, my lord? I am the contractor.
Hmm.
I have been given the contract for development of the roads, valuing 104 crore, my lord. I have completed 86.5%, my lord. But the some petitioners filed petitions in 21, 22. But subsequently, my lord, all notices were issued, my lord, for my lord, the acquisition of the land by mutual, my lord, there. And so there was agreement, my lord, meetings were there with the deputy commissioner, and everything, I think, everything has been done, I think. My lord, that is the government.
This IA is filed by you for impleadment in.
Because I am suffering because I have done 86.5% work, my lord. For 13%, my lord, the entire machinery, I had to keep it there. And the road is, public is also suffering, my lord, because the small portion of the road I could not develop because of the writ petition. No interim order is there, my lord. Only say that without following the due process of law.
There are 2 writ petitions, 2 IAs.
My lord, two.
2 writ
One is
petitions.
21, one is 22. And in 23, my lord, the notice has been published. As per knowledge, my lord, in 22, my lord, deputy commissioner had held a meeting with the.
22 means what are it? What is 22?
The next one is 22, my lord. They are same thing, my lord. They have filed request on that.
One is WP IAC number 2389.
2389, yes.
And the other one is, that is WPC 6900, 6909.
690.
And the other one is 239024 in WPC 458. So you want impleadment in both these petitions?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
No, may I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, no objection for implement petition.
completing. Fine. You are for the petitioner in both the cases.
One case.
Who is the other one?
One case, my lord, writ petition 6909, 2021.
You are there.
Yes.
Okay. And who is in the other one? Miss Kanungo.
But my lord, at the same time, my lord, you also said to ask the government what has done, my lord, because.
No,
only
we
impleadment
will,
not help
today
me,
is
my
for
lord.
impleading. We'll implead you.
Yes.
You come up with your plea, we'll do the.
Okay.
Third, Mr. G.N. Sahewala, Lanat Senior Counsel, IAC, 2389. Assisted by Mr. M. Sahewala, Lanat Counsel, or Miss G. Dugar. T.J. Sahewala, Lanat Counsel, appearing for the applicant. Also heard Mr.
N. Roman.
N. Roman, Lanat Counsel, for the writ petitioners. How many writ petitioners are there? Or the writ petitioners, opposite parties. Full stop. The applicant herein submits that the that he is the contractor. He was the contractor who was engaged for improvement and upgradation of Mukalmua Zagra Bongaon Road under the Assam Mala scheme and had completed around 86.5% work of the said so constructed around 86.5% of the work involved. However, the major part of the remaining 14.5% of the work falls in the land of the petitioners herein, and as such, in view of the prayers made in the writ petition that the said road be not extended to the lands of the petitioners herein, comma, the contract as the work as allotted to the petitioner is not being permitted to be taken to, is not being permitted to be completed. And accordingly, he has an interest in the proceedings of the connected writ petition and accordingly has filed this interlocutory application praying for impleading himself as a party, praying for impleading itself as a party in the connected writ petition. Also, the said prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners, opposite parties, petitioners. Also, in view of the above, the interlocutory application stands allowed and the applicant is impleaded as a respondent number. Seven as respondent number 7 in the connected writ petition. Also, the petitioner shall file an amended cause title, bringing on record the amended cause title to reflect the correct position of the respondents in the connected writ. So, writ petition accordingly stands allowed. Writ petition only, 6909. In view of the order passed today in IAC number 2389 of 2024, impleading, impleading a Namtu Likidiba, Gautam Construction Private Limited, as respondent number 7 in the present proceedings, comma, petitioner to file a amended cause title incorporating therein the status of the respondents as existing as on in the said writ petition. Also, no formal notice is required to be issued to the said newly impleaded respondent, and the same, in as much it is being represented by Mr. G.N. Sahewala, Senior Counsel, Full stop. The newly impleted respondent number 7 is permitted. 2 weeks time to file your affidavit. 2 weeks time to bring on record its stand in the matter by way of filing an affidavit.
Can the date be fixed, my lord, because
We'll do that. Full stop. As agreed to by the parties, list this matter again. Can it be on 4th, 5th, 6th,
Yes.
7th? When?
any day, my lord.
On 6th, Friday?
Tuesday, my lord,
You want it on Monday?
Monday.
2/9/2024. Full stop. Next
My
one.
lord, he should be, my lord, the department may be directed to, my lord, to bring the, my lord, information regarding, my lord.
Mr. Naik is
Otherwise,
there. Today we are not
Interest is
touching them. We are not touching them. If something is required, we'll do it on second. Don't worry. You bring your record. We'll have to have your problem first. Yet, and in the second case,
Same, my lord.
same, yet a
Same road, my lord.
same,
two pixels are
same work.
Same one.
2 writ petitions. Okay, okay. Okay, got it. Huh? Yet a khali tuma respondent
Number
number
I think that's one of 6.
6. Same day. দুটা কেসে একে দিন আইএগিটা ডিসপোজ করি Yes, money has been paid.
No, you lost.
Wait, where is Mr. Barpuzari? Get hold of Mr. Barpuzari. Get hold of Mr. Barpuzari. We'll have it after some time. All of you should do it. Yes, Mr. Gogoi, anything can be done.
Lordship, Commissioner of the Assam State Housing Board was in outside last 3 days. Lordship, he is coming today. Lordship, I may be granted 1 week more time, Lordship.
We want to, if you can help him out, we want to help him out. That's all. Something.
Lordship,
See, he is there from 2002, 12.
Right.
Huh?
Lordship.
So, need is there. That is why he is before us. So your this draw of lots and all, whether she'll get, he will get or not, because you cancelled everything. You could have considered those application also in the draw of lots. You have not done that. Right?
That is
We'll have it on Friday. You get your instructions.
Friday, Lordship.
Friday.
Massive. Massive blessing.
On the prayer of Mr. T.I. Gogoi, Learned Council appearing for the Assam State Housing Board, raised it to list these matters again on 16/8/2024. We'll try. You
Lordship.
get us something.
Lordship.
If we can help him, fine. Otherwise, can't help him.
Lordship.
We'll try, madam. What can be done?
But Lordship, my name yet to be reflected in the cause.
Raised it to reflect the name of Mr. T.R. Gogoi, Standing Council, ASHB, na? Assam State Housing Board, in the cause list on the next date of this day.
Massive blessing.
Yes, we don't know what is happening, what the orders are there. But it seems that the orders might have been, it has been not been quashed. If it was quashed, you would not have been before us.
Subsequently, again notice.
Again, notices issued, that means they have issued a fresh notice. So they will follow the procedure of.
Similar order has been passed in similar bits of repression by Justice D. Gowon. May I please?
And you also, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Because your officers also like to issue these notices at regular intervals. Why?
Well, it is
Why is
impossible.
the proceedings not taken to its
We could
logical?
start a New project in that Mariani.
This is pending
Come
from.
to India, my lord.
Mr. Biswas, if your authorities were so serious, this matter would not have been pending from 2022.
That is also correct, my lord. We have filed our affidavit, my lord.
Page 14 or not, ma'am.
Okay, fine. We'll follow this order.
My lord.
And we'll only add, if you are aggrieved by the orders of the eviction estate officer, you will have to approach the district court, not here.
Yes, ma'am.
These matters we are not going to,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Disposed of. Similar order.
All right, Lord.
खाली आता line लगा दी.
Well, it disposed for it.
Dispose.
Diploma.
All right, Lord.
Yes, Mr. Kejriwal, anything?
Let me place the facts, my lord. Your lordship would like to incorporate in the order, my lord. So let me place first the facts.
You do one thing, you give me a note.
Yes, my lord, I am giving.
Give me a note. That'll do. We'll ask them to go before the appellate authority.
Since
Ah.
Am I audible?
Ah.
I had a small submission, your lordship. Since your lordship was otherwise inclined to relax the condition of deposit on that aspect, your lordship. Since otherwise your lordship has,
Because there is orders from this court.
there is order to the on the other side also, your lordship. Perhaps that is an issue which I'd like to address, your
Then
lordship.
how will I choose? How should I choose? Huh? By way of a lottery?
Lordship,
Or by the seniority of the court?
because
Or by the
those
latest orders?
which my learned friend was relying upon, that was in the facts and circumstances of those cases. Now, my attempt to convince your lordship would be that the orders which I would produce before your lordship, there are a few Supreme Court judgments as well. Those decide.
Do one thing. If that is the thing, we'll have to go into the issue.
It's a small issue.
No. We'll have
Very
to go
well.
into the issue.
Very well. Your lord.
You give us a, give
I
me a
my,
note.
my
You
written
give me a
submission is
note.
ready, your lord.
You give me a written submission,
Very
we'll have it on. On 14th, we'll dispose it of. I'll get 15th, so I can dictate my orders. You can have your copies on 16th. Right? Give me that.
Should I give them to the?
Ha. Heard the learning councils at length. First up. Mr. Kejriwal, do you want to file any other written argument or this will do?
These are facts regarding.
I know that.
connected load, etc.
I know that.
And I have given certain judgments. of
I'll have to go
court.
through that once.
Two issues. First, if my meter connected load is found below the detected load, then they cannot take any assessment proceeding, number one. Number two, if the.
My reply to that was, that is a question of fact which the appellate authority can very well go into.
I have judgment on that regarding. And second one is that if the transformer capacity is below, then the LS detected load, they cannot supply. So the question that I have exceeded or used excess load, that cannot arise. So the entire assessment proceeding is without jurisdiction. To that extent, there is a judgment of the.
So you want us to go into the merits of the matter?
These are the two issues, my lord. These are the two issues raised in the repetition, my lord.
No, Mr. Kejriwal, do you want me to go? I'm open. If you want me to go into the merits of the matter, we'll go into the
Yes,
merits.
my lord, your lordship can.
Fine, we'll hear you on the
Yes, my
merits.
Then my issue of maintainability may be decided first, your lordship.
No,
Which I-
together we will. Why should I
Yes,
pass
my
two orders?
Because your lordship. if
Why
I-
should I pass two orders?
Very well.
In that only, if you satisfy me that this court cannot go into the merits,
Very well.
we will limit it back,
Very well.
right?
My.
You give me those things. I'll also prepare and come.
Very well. Your lordship, I have also taken the liberty of giving copies of the judgments which I have.
Please do so. So we are going on merits.
Yes.
Subject to his plea. If you can satisfy us on that, we'll not go, we'll not be technical.
Yes.
We'll examine the matter on merits,
Yes.
no problem. We'll have it on 16th.
Okay.
I'll have 15th then.
Okay.
Eto file by slip corridor. Move deal. Heard the parties at length. List again on 16/8/2024 for further hearing. The parties are at liberty to bring on record their respective submissions along with the case laws relied upon on or before the next date of listing. If you can give it today, fine. Or if you want it tomorrow, there is no problem.
Okay.
If you want to give it to me today, you can give it to me today. Because I'll be reading this only on Thursday.
I'll prepare a short index and give it to you along with the
Fine,
judgment.
fine. Go it very well. File it very well.
This is. the
Lordship, can I
supply
hand
code.
it over to the?
Original supply code 2004 was given and this is 2017 supply code. This
Fine.
will be needed, required.
There is an interim order in your favor.
Yes,
Should be extended
my lord, that is until further. order.
until
Sup-
further, then fine.
Because, my lord, the power supply was disconnected, that was restored. Pursuant to deposit
Okay,
of 25%.
okay. So let me also,
I'll hand over a copy tomorrow.
let me also upload myself to that extent of power if required, so that I can withstand the inflow of electricity coming from both sides. Let me also insulate myself. 16th,
Lovely.
tomorrow, huh? No problem. You give it to him because the file will be here. Amata.
Having 8.
Don't tell me the money has not been released. Other than whatever is there, you can tell.
Lordship, in this regard, your lordship, I have received a
I don't know whether you have paid him the money or not.
lordship here. The instructions are the finance department has concurred to the proposal.
Hmm.
And the same is now being examined in the department for further needful of payment.
No,
Already
what
concurred, your
needful is
lordship.
there? The proposal has come from the deputy commissioner. It has been processed. Finance has cleared. Pay him.
Lordship,
A man dying in
Sanction
COVID.
will be
A man
examined.
dying in COVID. Your doctor, frontline worker. His family is to come to this court to receive that money. Not acceptable.
Lordship,
If you delay it, I'll compensate them. Because this 50 lakhs, what was there in 20, when was your death of your husband? Did you sign it?
2021.
21. So 50 lakhs of 21,
So he
And-
tested positive and he died on,
very near to that date. So 21, 50 lakhs and today 50 lakhs, there is a hell of a difference.
I understand your lordship, the process is already being
So
completed.
by
on
when
the
you are
last
making the
stage.
payment, when you are making the payment?
It's on the last stage, your lordship.
Last stage, I don't know, because the order was, I gave you enough time,
Yes, your
taking into account each and every stage of processing. And as told by you, you means the department.
Yes.
So this cannot be accepted. I was here to hear the news that the money has been credited.
Lordship, on last stage, your lordship. Lordship,
So
kindly go through the
you
document.
come back to me at 2 p.m. with a firm date that on that date, this will be done. And what consequential orders are required, I'll pass that.
Exactly, your lordship, I'll do it.
2 o'clock.
Lordship, will kindly go through the document, the meeting.
I'll not go through. I want your verbal assurance. That's all.
Lordship.
Item
Come
13.
back at 2. And Miss Counsel, when you appear, these basic dates, keep it in your fingertips.
Yes, sir.
Anything left here?
Nothing, my lord.
None appears for the petitioner on call.
Igogoi appears, my lord, in this case.
It's not here today.
It's not here.
None appears for the petitioners on call. Oh, so the goods have been taken away? No repayment done?
No, my.
Mr. A. Borkot, Lanark Council for the railway, NF Rail, Standing Council.
Prayers are now, my lord, is met, my lord. This is regarding, my lord, the repayment of goods.
No, he
Since
has taken away.
2017, my lord, the problem is not there. All our prayers have been met.
Oh, he has taken these goods away without repayment. How can we do anything today? Mr. A. Borkotaki, Lanark Council, Standing Council, NF Railway Summits, that the consignment of the petitioner hearing on being unloaded has been taken delivery of by the petitioner and at that relevant point of time itself, and accordingly today,
Nothing remains.
there would remain no issue for adjudication in the present proceedings. Also, as none has appeared for the petitioners in the matter, this court is not considering the issue involved on merits and proceeds and is proceeding to dismiss the petition for non-prosecution. If they have something, they'll come back.
Much obliged.
Writ petition accordingly stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
Item 14.
May I please your lordships? I am appearing on behalf of R.B. Bora, CS on election for one lordship. In this matter, we have received on
Well, what happened in this case, we have been given settlement. We have 70 figures of land.
Mr. Biswas, that settlement seems to be somewhat dicey.
Yes, it is rightly or wrongly they have given, it is being admitted, my lord.
But if that land is a forest land, a reserved forest land, how can it be done?
Forest land, it was India 1984 forest land, declared forest land. Earlier it was a individual land, my lord. Anyway, my lord, we are paying revenue, my lord. We have given settlement.
Okay, there was
everything
some inquiry required to be done.
report is also in my favor. My lord.
No, there is a further inquiry. So inquiry report with regard to so and so, it is stated that the inquiry officer has requested the principal to assign date possibly in the coming dry season. As it is a rainy season, it is not possible for an extensive survey of the area as well as to
See,
the records are kept in the open space in your area. It's not kept in buildings, records. It's kept in the open fields.
Let's see.
We'll give them some time.
Yes, right.
Miss R.B. Bora, Learned Standing Council, BTC, submits that the inquiry presently being conducted in the matter could not be concluded on account of the fact that could not be concluded and accordingly praised that she be granted, accordingly praised that a further 4 weeks be granted for submission of the up-to-date report in the matter. So prayer accepted, raised it to list this matters again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by it. Full stop.
Lots of 2 months time maybe granted.
1 month, finish it off. Supply umbrellas. Your records are not kept in the open. It's in buildings, right? If that inquiry officer cannot do it, change it, right? But within it is stated that the report as required shall invariably be furnished before this court on the next date of listing. Date of the DDR. 16/9/2022. List as agreed, list again on 16/9. Tell Ms. Bora. What is?
Item 15.
But in this case, I have got two policies, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana and one is Pradhan Mantri Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana. But I have been regularly paying
The last premium of 2017 was not deducted.
They said that KYC was not there. It is not
KYC was not there. You come to page 30. Who is appearing for the SBI?
SBI Life, your lordship.
No, who is appearing for SBI? You are appearing.
Lordship.
Yes. Your case is that he did not give KYC and accordingly his account was kept in abeyance or locked, whatever you call it.
Okay.
But you come to page 33. If you had rightly not made the deduction, then the insurance premium not being paid is not covered. But if we find that you had made some mistake in the matter, we will hold you responsible, you will have to pay. Now here, this is the change of the code of the account from 1411 to 1431. His account, you say you can do it only if the KYC documents are given. Two circumstances. There is a categorical statement of Mr. Biswas in the petition that his account was changed from code 1411 to 1431. If that be so, that means you had the KYC accounts. Otherwise, you cannot change in terms of your own policy. So why was it not permitted to be deducted? Why we will not proceed against the SBI now? What is your answer? You have not filed a reply here?
No.
Very good. We'll accept that. You have changed it. You will now pay whatever is required with interest. The insurance coverage amount, you will now pay. Because you, on your own, you have not filed a reply. So we will say that that is established. Non-traverse.
This is the.
Nothing else is to be good. Only this page, 33. That will do.
Yes.
So you pay.
let me take the query of the page 32.
2 o'clock,
Lordship.
2 o'clock.
Lordship,
Man is waiting for a long time. You try 2 o'clock. If you can't get it, we'll have it 2 o'clock. Come back at 2. Mr. Vishwas, let's see. That is your case?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Item 16.
In this case, we challenge the disconnection notice. And this notice has been stated by this honorable court, subject to payment of dues.
You're for respond number 5. 6. Sitaram Oja. Five. What is your stand? You have not filed an affidavit here.
No, in fact,
Mr. Day, you have not filed an affidavit here.
no, Milord. What had happened, Milord, after filing of the Wakalatnama, Milord, there was no contract.
So we will allow this.
Since Milord 2018,
He is running.
probably he's running.
So, Mr.
So it was basically a direction to the ACP Milord to,
Restore. That has been restored.
But not disconnected, notice has been stated.
Stayed, okay. Yes, and Mr. Pathak, tell me one thing, something for which I want to understand, because there are a number of cases here. Now, in such a situation wherein the petitioner says that he is occupying in possession of that land for 40 years, 50 years.
Okay.
But in the records, in one or, in this case, even in the Chita, his name is there. But the landowner admittedly is Mr. Day. So in such circumstances, if you ask him to get a no NOC from the landowner, that will be a next to impossible thing. How do you?
The reason for asking for NOC, your lordship, is because.
Because you take 3 times the, otherwise you will take 3 times.
For temporary connection.
Temporary connection.
Yes, the
Okay, that
reason
is for temporary
taking
connection.
a NOC, your lordship, is as per the ARC supply code, clause 4.2 mandates that when a person is not the owner of the premises, then he needs an NOC from the owner. Now, there was a
The
recent
word
that
is not owner.
If he's
Oh, no,
not,
the word is possessor.
yes, what
Just check up.
4.2 says, your lordship, is,
Just check up what is 4.2.
yes, 4.2 says or premises,
I didn't get
an
it.
applicant who is not an owner but an occupier of the premises shall, along with any of the other documents listed above, also furnish a no objection certificate from the owner. Now, this requirement has been read down by the Honorable Apex Court, your lordship, in a judgment.
That's what I said. This is an impossibility.
Yes. The context was different, but the finding will have some relevance, your lordship. May I have a look at paragraph number 9, your lordship? It is now well settled proposition
This
of
is
law that
it.
electricity is a basic.
Nothing more is required. We'll dispose it of. Yes, Mr. Day.
yes. Actually, Milord, the notice was issued, Milord, pursuant to a complaint lodged by me. He was in possession of the land, Milord.
If you want to dispose him, take
Yes,
up
sir.
requisite steps. This is from where?
For that. Okay.
Yes. Who's that? Heard Mr. KD Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. KP Pathak, Learned Standing Counsel, APDCL, appearing for the respond number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also heard Mr. R. D, Learned Counsel, representing the respondent number 5. The challenge in the present proceedings is to notice. Where is it?
Case 18.
Page 80, notice dated 5/11/2018, requiring the petitioner hearing to submit an NOC from the landowner for availing electric connection or any kind of agreement. NOC from the landowner and or any other agreement executed and or copy of any agreement executed between the petitioner and the landowner for the purpose. Also, it was further provided that in in the event of failure to submit the said documents, the electricity connection as allotted to the petitioner herein would stand disconnected. So, the petitioner in the present proceedings contend that the land in question was in possession of his father and was in possession of his father for the last around 46 years as on date, and the electric connection to the and was in possession since last 46 years. And what you're running a hotel there?
Hotel.
And a hotel is being run hotel and the premises is used as a hotel used for hotel residence purpose. Also, the electric connection to the said premises was obtained way back in the year 1984.
No, electricity in the name of me 2015 has been in the year.
In the we obtained in the year 1984 in the name of his father. Thereafter, the said connection was transferred to the name of the petitioner herein in the year 2000. Was taken in the name of the petitioner herein in the year 2015. Full stop. The petitioner contends that they having been in possession of the land since long, and also the name of the father of the petitioner being reflected in the Chita copy as a possessor of the aforesaid land and the same of aforesaid land and the name of the petitioner. Your name is now there?
No, my
Father's in the Chita, the possession of the said premises by the petitioner and his family cannot be disputed. However, the NOC now sought to be submitted from the landowner would be an impossibility in as much as the same would never be so issued by the landowner. Full stop. Mr. R.D. submits, R.D. Learning Council for the petitioner submits that it is not disputed that the respondent number 5 is the landowner. However, he submits that the factum as fact, the contention of the petitioner as made in the writ petition that they are in possession of the said premises since long cannot be disputed by him in absence of adequate instructions in this connection from the respondent number 5. So, Mr. K.P. Pathak, Learning Council for the APDC, Standing Council, APDCL submits that the communication dated dated 5/11/2018 issued to the petitioner and impugned in the present proceeding was so issued in terms of regulation
4.2 B 6
4.2
small b 6
B
6 Roman 6
Roman 6 4.2 B
AERC
Roman
Electricity
6
Supply Code
of
2007.
the
AERC
AERC
Electricity Supply Code
AERC
Electricity Supply Code
Electricity Supply Code
Regulations 2017.
Supply Code Regulations 2017, which requires an occupier of a plot of land and or premises and or building to submit an NOC from the registered land or owner of the plot of land or premises for being extended with an electricity connection. Right? Or for being allotted an electricity connection. Full stop. Shall I put it in your name?
Yes.
Mr. K.P. Pathak fairly submits that the above proposition may not be sustainable inasmuch as the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Dilip bracketed dead through LRS down versus Satish and others reported in 2022 SSC Online SC 810 held that electricity is a basic amenity of which a person cannot be deprived. Full stop. It further proceeded to hold that electricity cannot be declined to a tenant on the ground of failure or refusal of the landlord to issue no objection certificate. Full stop. All that the electricity supply authority is required to examine is whether the applicant for electricity connection is in occupation of the premises in question. Full stop. Full stop. Applying the said decision of the Honorable Supreme Court in case of Dilip debt bracketed Supra to the facts of the present case, and it not being disputed that the petitioners and his family were in possession of the land since last 46 years, they are to be reckoned as an occupier of the said plot and in possession thereof as on date. Accordingly, the notice dated 5/11/2018 cannot be sustained, and accordingly the same is set aside. Also, the petitioner is the APDCL authorities are directed to allow the petitioner to avail the electricity connection without fail, subject to payment of the dues that would be so calculated at the intervals so permissible. So prescribed. First off, with the above observations and directions, the writ petition stands disposed of.
Lordship, I give apology, my lord. Item number 13, my lord, I was late in court 17.
15.
Item 13.
What to do? Nothing is there.
Yes, that's why let it be on Wednesday, my lord. I will have the instruction. Lordship may record it that I will have the instruction.
Nothing is there. Nothing is there because you only thing that I required to know was whether you had taken the goods. Once you have taken the goods, I can now direct for a repayment. Finished. We'll include. Item number 13. Heard Mr. P. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. A. Borkotoki, learned standing counsel, NF Railways, full stop. The issue arising in the present proceeding pertains to the payment done of the goods booked by the petitioner en route at Jogigopa, which the petitioner contends to be not in tune with the goods, with the weight of the goods as booked by him. So accordingly, the petitioner had approached 13 days, approached this court by way of filing the present proceedings. And this court, while order dated dash, had directed that the petitioner shall be permitted to take delivery of the goods after the same has been manually weighed. So, the goods had arrived at its destination, that is New Guwahati railway station, proximate to the time of issuance of notice in the present matter, and the petitioners have till date not brought on record any material to demonstrate as to the manner in which the delivery of goods was so taken by them. So, in that view of the matter, the goods having been already taken delivery of and no further grievance having been raised in this connection in the present proceedings, this court is of the considered view that no further adjudication is called for in the matter, and accordingly, the writ petition would stand dismissed. Stand disposed of. Order to lower. 28/9/2016. This court, by order dated 28/9/2016, and directed. Itu kati di body itu. Itu kati di body.
I'm sorry, my lord, on the last Thursday also on my.
Mister, please don't make those prayers.
Not well, so.
No, Mr. Sharma, we adjourned it, that's why. Mr. Sharma, only one thing.
Lordship, yeah.
The delegation, the power of the CO now is evident. It's built in. Now, only doubt remains whether, because that is, it can be.
Whether it can,
It was done. That is what I want to know.
then I'll satisfy you.
Lordship.
See, because in my writ petition, para 13, lordship, page 10.
Hmm.
Third line, lordship. The circle officer dispute cannot initiate a proceeding for eviction under Rule 18(2), rule under the Land Revenue Regulation. It is the Deputy Commissioner who is the competent and authorized under the law to initiate such proceeding for eviction. The Deputy Commissioner may delegate the power under so and so only to subdue all. Further, the Deputy Commissioner include and shall be deemed always be included in the additional Deputy Commissioner. Therefore, circle officer is not competent and authorized in law to initiate proceeding under so and so under land revenue regulation. In the instant case, the respondent number 5 exceeded his jurisdiction in issuing the impune eviction notice. So against that, lordship may please come to the affidavit of the government. Signed by one Ratul Pathak, who the
That will better.
additional deputy.
Para
commissioner.
4.
Lordship, para 4.
Hmm.
Last 3 lines. See of the para 4.
The power to remove
Power
encroachment.
to remove encroachment has already been delegated to the circle officer by government notification number. So and so lordship will take note of the date. This is 6/2/2010. It is there. Now, submitted by letter number so and so dated 26/1/2019.
That's what I'm saying. What is this last line? I'm not being able to understand.
Because that is why lordship may please come to this book, lordship. I'll satisfy.
That regulations. Some
If
regulation.
lordship has this book, lordship, then you can refer to the page. Lordship,
Assam
this
land.
book is there, right?
Assam land revenue. Manual asset.
This is the new edition, last edition. Lordship.
I have this book.
Then lordship, the lordship may please come to the rule 3. It is the rule under the Assam Land Revenue Regulation, lordship. Rule 3.
It's called the Assam land revenue regulations and rules.
Assam, yes, rules under the Assam Land and Revenue Regulation.
Wait.
Immediately after the Land Revenue Manual, lordship.
Just fine.
Lordship, please take my book, lordship. Lordship, it is not there. Lordship's book.
That's why I
is
said.
not there, lordship. It is the old edition, lordship. It is not there. So, because it has come, lordship will read the 3 from the first line, lordship. It has to be delegated, lordship, then only.
No, understood. Mr. Sharma, I'm clear. Now the power under the Grand Revenue Regulation was 18(2) was with the Deputy Commissioner. Now an amendment has been made and it can be delegated to a subdivisional officer or a circle officer attached.
Yes.
Right? This is no dispute on that. Power is there. But the question is, this delegation has to be made by the jurisdictional Deputy Commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner.
Now, when was that made? If it was made,
That is why, lordship.
no, that line is very deceptive. It does not reveal what they want to say. Yes, Mr. Goswami. When was the Kamrup DC delegated that power to the CU?
Before his part,
Yes, yes.
In my reply, Lordship, I cleared that, Lordship, that's my para 4, Lord. Affidavit in reply. What Lordship's query in the affidavit in reply, para 4, second paragraph.
Now you say that it was only delegated on 26/1/2019.
Yes.
If that be so, your that eviction notice being of 12/18, it cannot be suspended. They can take fresh action. That is a different thing
That's a
altogether.
different.
Huh?
That's a different.
That's a different issue.
So Lordship, only for that Lordship, I have to ask you, Lordship, what Lordship will do, Lordship. There is a recent judgment, Lordship.
Of the, what
This
is the, what does it say?
There is a in-ray judgment also. Division bench.
When Mr. Sharma appears, be assured there will be a lot of judgments coming up.
No.
We know that.
Lordship, the
We know that.
helping hands has come.
No.
So that is
And that too now will increase the volume. The younger Sharma will now increase the volume.
Lordship, this is 2023 for my learned train. I'm saying 2023 SCC online Guwahati, page 3551.
Or 23, 3 GLR,
3 GLR, page
42.
Lordship, I'll read the para 16, para 17, and para 23, Roman 1. I'll start with para 16, Lordship. It is stated by the Learned Counsel appearing for the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro that the appropriate provisions of law to initiate such action for eviction of illegal encroachment would be Rule 18 under Assam Land Revenue Regulation 1886. Accordingly, we permit the respective circle officer, Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro to issue appropriate notice under the Rule 18 to all such individual person encroacher who is in view of that authorities are required to be evicted and bring to the process with logical end. Mr. Ken Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, for some of the implicated respondents who were issued the earlier notice order eviction, make submission that the 18.2 of the regulation, the notices are also entitled to take a stand that they have bona fide claim over the land under their occupation. To that extent, we accept the submission. The Learned Senior Counsel, to that extent, we accept the submission of the Learned Senior Counsel. And if any such notice that may be issued to the person encroacher under Rule 18, the respective person encroacher may take their own stand and substantiate as regard any bona fide claim. And if such stand is taken by any individual person, his logical and shall also pass a reasoned order on such bona fide claim. Then 23 laws. Accordingly,
Have 18 also.
following direction is
18, para 18.
yes, Lord.
We are clarifying
yes,
that we are not expressing any view
yes.
that if any bona fide claim is made, the deputy commissioners would not be required to further
Yes, sir.
evict.
So that is
All that we are saying is that bona fide claim of the person concerned would be given a hearing
now
and a
Lordship,
reasoned
for-
order we pass. Fine, very good.
For that, Lordship, I want to show your Lordship a subsequent.
No,
In my
23, what happened? That is the directions.
Yes, that is the direction, Lordship. Then
This is binding on me.
then para 23, Lordship.
This is binding.
This is
Division
binding.
bench.
So that is, yeah. This is subsequent to the writ petition, Lordship. Now they have settled everything. So Lordship will send back in view of the judgment of this court. It is not binding, Lordship. It's a single bench judgment. Honorable Justice Buzur Burua. In a similar facts, Lordship. Lordship, now this is 19/7/2021.
This is some Varun Agarwal is
Yes, my client.
okay. This is Borun. You are Varun. Borun Agarwal aru Simoti Monohari Devi Gwala. ওচৰত অভিযোগ দাখিল কৰা সন্দৰ্ভত অভিযোগকাৰীয়ে আৰু
Missing Development Council, they have given 2 bigger. So there is a compromise between these two parties and Deputy Commissioner has agreed, they have given the proposal, everything is settled only because the matter is pending. Now they are not decided.
We'll not go into this.
Yes.
We'll say
Yes,
that
lordship,
your-
now for that lordship will come to this 2020. SCC online Guwahati, page 91. This judgment has been referred to in 2023 judgment lordship and the same line has been developed. Now lordship, please come to para 5.
just a- But the agreement has come across, but the land is yet to be settled with you.
That is why, because of this pendency.
Okay.
I'm in possession, everything is
Fine,
there.
they're there, but
All
they
the
have
settlement
agreed
is
that
not
it will not go
given
to that,
because of the pendency of this.
it will not go to that committee, but it will come, that committee and you had come to an agreement. Yes, which is the paragraph you want
This
to?
para 5. Para 5 to 8 lordship, in the instant case, a claim has been made by the petitioner that they have all submitted application for settlement in the respective plot because this is fact lordship and is similar to my case. Lordship. Everything is there. So this 5 to 8 fact is there. Now lordship, I'll read only 8. This is fact and it is similar to my case. Everything is done. Then lordship, I'll read the para 8, what this court has done. Upon such application be submitted, the authorities in the office of the Deputy Commissioner Commissioner give a consideration to such application within 6 months from the date of submission of such application, and in doing so, the authorities in the office of the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup Metro may require the petitioner to provide with any such information, documents, etc., in order to substantiate that they satisfy all the requirements under so and so, so and so, so. So we are satisfied already. And that is why this order is there, lordship, on 19/7/21. So everything is done. So lordship, because the matter is pending here, they are not deciding. Now, now to satisfy lordship's query, lordship, initially lordship has made a year that whether there is if there is a rule or whether it can be retrospective or not. So that lordship 1969, 2 SCC PS 351, para 4 and 5, page 354. Now, lordship, may please come to question E.
The short question for determination.
The short question for determination therefore was and is whether the state government could invest the Tahsildar with the power of a tax recovery officer under the opposite provisions of the Act with effect from the date prior to the date of the notification, that is retrospectively and retrospectively.
Retroactively or retrospectively?
Yes.
Done. Where is the reply?
Now, the answer is at para 5. Now it is open to sovereign legislature to enact law which have retrospective operation. Even when the parliament enact retrospective law, such law are in the word of so and so, no doubt prima facie of questionable policy and contrary to the general principle that legislation by which the conduct of mankind is to be regulated, or when introduced for the first time to deal with the future act and ought not to sense the character of the past transaction carried on upon the fate of then existing law. The court will not therefore ascribe retrospectively to new laws affecting right unless by express word or necessary implication it appears that such was the intention of the legislation. Parliament can delegate its legislative power within the recognized limit. Where any rule or regulation is made by any person or authority to whom such power have been delegated by legislature, it may or may not be possible to make the same as to give retrospective operation. It will depend on the language of the employee in the statutory provision, which may in express terms or by necessary implications empower the authority concerned to make a rule or regulation with retrospective effect. But when no such language is to be found, it has been hailed by the court that the persons or the authority exercising subordinate legislation function cannot make a rule.
Right.
Yeah, Lordship.
No dispute on that. So this delegation of power, although there in the act, but actual delegation by the Deputy Commissioner Kamrup took place after 2018. So that power is not there.
The government has.
Yes,
come with
Mr.
a
Goswami.
So in the notification, Lordship,
Notification, fine, it can be,
Lordship.
but that can be has to be translated in action by the Deputy Commissioner. He has to delegate that power. So that delegation, according to Mr. Sharma, took place only in 19.
That instruction I have to take, Lordship.
You have it, we'll have it at 2 p.m. You just have it. And Mr. Sharma, either way, even if it is there, the two decisions of this court covers it. If that delegation is not there prior to the date of the issuance of the eviction notice, that goes, and then we will follow the second part, that your application be considered and further steps that is to be done, be taken. Have it at 2. You need not be here.
No, sir.
We have heard you. 2 o'clock. Have that instruction.
You will be there.
No problem. You don't be here. That's
May I please look? This petition was filed with two Lordship for was an investigation in the matter pursuant to filing of the lodging of the FIR and to submit the search sheet. And during the pendency of this list, Lordship, the accused were arrested and subsequently.
then they were released on bail. Now what happened to that?
Latest instruction have to receive, Lordship. We have received the status report on 1st November 2019.
No, I want day. We'll have it day after. You get your status report. We'll have it day after.
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow, you
Yes.
get your status report. That much only.
Yes.
The FSL report was not received, so they could not proceed. And they had taken all the materials. And one thing, if that amount is to be recovered, he is an employee of yours. Have you initiated any
Already civil cases.
civil cases going on? Okay. On the prayer of Ms. MS Sansu Gusan,
As Borua.
as Borwa, learned counsel, learned government advocate, registry to list this matter again. We'll have it on 16th. You will get some more time. On 16/8/2024, on which date a status report with regard to the progress of the investigation involved in the matter shall be so placed from the investigating authority. Shall be so placed before this court from the investigating authorities. So list again on 16/8. I would issue in 16/8/2024.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah, please, Lordship, the petitioner here doesn't want to praise the method.
does not want to press.
Lordship.
What?
Petitioner doesn't want to praise the method any further. Lordship. He may be allowed to withdraw the method.
Are you sure?
Yes, Lordship, I have instruction last night.
2019 petition, Lordship, so far.
But there are, as per the allegation of the petitioner, 7 floors were allowed. It has gone up to the 9th floor.
Lordship, I kindly see the last representation. In the first representation. it
Okay, fine, he is not
down class.
interested. What is there? Mr.
PK does.
P.K. Das, learned counsel for the petitioner, on instruction submit that the writ petition be permitted to be withdrawn. On instruction submits that the petitioner desires not to press with the matter any further. Accordingly, the writ petition is prayed to be allowed to be withdrawn. Also, prayer is not objected to by Mr. P. Nack, Learned Counsel, and Ms. S. Borua appearing for the respondents. So in view of the
GMC law.
yeah, anyway, look, in view of the above position, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Why? Now tell me what has happened.
There was no stay, so already the building has been fully
But
constructed.
you have pointed, why did you come up before this court with this writ petition then? Now tell me. I've dismissed it. Why did you come up before this court and wasted the time of the court till date if you are not interested in taking the matter to its logical conclusion?
Right. But as per the instruction.
How many floors have been constructed?
Last night I talked to them.
G+7 or G+9?
In permission, it is G+7.
How much was considered?
It is G+9. The area is really.
So,
above
when
the-
this thing has come to our notice, should we just ignore it because it's to the wisdom of the petitioner? Karas. We'll accept it. Mr. P.K. Das, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that he be permitted to withdraw the writ petition. However, noticing the issues raised in the petition,
Kindly see the last.
Mr. Nayak P. Nayak shall place before this court as to the exact construction activities undertaken in the building as to whether only 7 floors have been constructed or floors above that were also constructed, and if so, whether the same was permitted by the GMC authorities. The instruction in this connection be placed on record on 16/8/2024. We'll consider your prayer. If this comes, then we will haul you up. We'll not let you go. You have come before us with a grievance. How can you go away midway? You cannot. You are a Unnayan committee, right? Continue to Unnayan. You can't have derogative action.
But
So
as
come
per-
back on 16th.
As per their last representation lordship, their grievance only with respect to ground+7 only, not beyond.
I know that it has gone beyond,
He is saying beyond.
but that's
last
why I just want a clarification from you.
that photograph. Oblige the.
Oh, material. I'll take a 5 minutes break. Coming back in 5 minutes. Whoa.
2,84,000.
Some 2 lakh odd is pending. Yes, madam, why the payments are not being made?
That's it. We have not, they, till today, they have not submit any. That's it. They do not copy to us till now, because earlier government will appear this case. Government has, but till now, they do not copy.
Your standing counsel, Panchayat,
That's it.
give her 1 copy.
A copy I am giving.
Your name?
N Bora.
N?
N Bora.
N. Miss N. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, Panchayat and Rural Development Department, shall receive instructions from the respondent authorities as to the date by which the dues claimed by the petitioners herein shall be so released. Also, in the event the information is not placed on record, further necessary orders as may be called for in the matter will be passed by this court on the next date of listing. List this matter again on 16/8/2024. Give her a copy immediately.
Right now I am giving.
16/8, madam, we want the date by which you will clear. And if you are disputing it because your no affidavit has been filed, so you are admitting.
That's it.
So when you will clear that amount, give me a date and from an officer in writing. We will not do anything till that date. If not, we will proceed. Kindly on 16th, I want that instruction. And you should be here. And another counsel should not come up and say that, no, I'm sorry, we don't have the instruction. We'll not do. Give a copy now.
23.
Ms. Casey, you have made a submission that similar matters are pending before this court. In the order, earlier order, that similar matters are pending. You come to the order dated 19/8/2019. Yes, madam, what is your instruction?
Instruction awaited, Lordship.
Why? From 2019, it's
Yes,
not coming.
Lordship.
Who is
After
to give
that,
the instruction?
one,
Who is to give you these instructions? Deputy Commissioner.
yes, Lordship.
Don't trouble him. Ask him to come down.
No,
We'll interact.
after-
2019 onwards, if you say
Lordship,
that no instruction is there, what should this court understand?
no, Lordship, after issuing notice,
Huh.
it has come for the first time.
Be that
today.
as it may, it was
Yes,
issued
Lordship,
notice.
we have to communicate, Lordship.
Okay, tomorrow.
Kindly,
Tomorrow.
no, Lordship.
Day after tomorrow.
One week time, Lordship. 1 week, Lordship. I will bring instruction. 1 week, Lordship.
What happened to the other cases?
Lordship, if I'm not mistaken, it has already been disposed of as not.
Then in order, give me. Diamond here. Is it 5/7? No, I thought yeah, dismissed it. This order cannot be applied in your case.
Lordship.
We'll give
kindly-
Ms. Burua some time.
Lordship, kindly accommodate 2 weeks, Lordship.
No.
1 week.
Eviction matter.
1 week, Lordship, 1 week.
On the prayer of Ms. S. Burua, who undertakes to place on record on the next date of listing instructions in the matter from the Deputy Commissioner, Jurisdictional Deputy Commissioner, registry to list this matter again on 21/8/2024. In the event the instructions are sought for are not placed on record, directions would be issued for personal appearance of the person concerned. Further orders as instructions are not placed, further orders as may be called for in the matter shall be so issued by this court.
Your Lordship, the status quo order may be continued.
The interim orders passed earlier shall continue until further orders.
Deeply oppressed.
Government is not interested, so we will extend it until further orders. Eviction matters, this is not the way you deal with it.
Lordship.
Sorry.
24.
Your Lordship, in this case, I am not on record. If your Lordship permits me, then only.
Hmm?
In this case, I am not on record, Lordship. If your Lordship permits me, then only I can serve it.
What happened to the persons on record?
It is out of station.
Out of station. Okay. Yes, madam. Why not payment? Payment is not
We
being
have
made.
filed our affidavit, Lordship.
Forget your affidavit is nothing.
There are people there.
And there is an allegation in the affidavit that one of the petitioner has gone back to Nepal.
That I have no instruction, Lordship said that.
Yes, madam, why this amount is not being released? You release 50%.
50%.
Then again, the government took back that money. Your public exchequer 12% is attached to that amount. So have your instructions by when you will release this amount. Because if she had gone in 16 to Nepal, how come she has filed this writ petition before this court in 19? Does not inspire confidence. And that is an amount which was, that claim was was challenged before this court. Nothing happened. Subsequently, they filed a writ petition. Therein also there is a direction 3 months. You have not paid. Can you? We'll have it on 16th. You will receive your instructions. Ms. S. Burua shall receive instruction as to why the amounts, as to why the dues receivable by the petitioner's hearing, in terms of the award of the Motor Accident Claims Tribunal, Dibrugarh, has not been released till date. Full stop. Ms. Burua shall also receive instruction as to the date by which the principal as well as the interest they are working thereon shall be so released to the petitioner. 16. You write your letter. If they don't come, tell me. I'll do what is required. These people are waiting. Every day they'll come to court for money, which is due to them. Then
Yes, Lordship.
Then
25.
Whether it leads to non-payment of enhanced tax with your lordship. Petitioner's son, lordship, he died on 11/3/2016.
so their case is the law that was holding the field on that day, they have paid you.
Lordship, this issue has already been settled by this court. Lordship, may I place the order of this court? Lordship?
Rathi Menon has been followed.
Lordship, Rupavati,
No, Rathi Menon of Supreme Court has been followed.
another judgment of this court. Who can discuss, Lordship? This judgment says that when the final disbursement was made, when the,
It will be the other one only, the date of payment.
yes, date of payment, on the date of payment, the new notification was in effect. Because here the payment was made in 2019 and the notification, enhanced notification was issued on 6/3/2017. Paragraph 5, 8, 9, 10 are readable, Lordship.
Yes, who is appearing? You paid him 1 lakh. He should be entitled to 4 lakhs because on the date of payment and the date you determined his the compensation to be paid to him, the new notification had come into being,
Yes,
enhancing it from 1 to 4 lakhs.
yes, Lordship.
So pay him 4 lakhs.
Lordship, my affidavit filed on 25/5/2022, Lordship.
Mm.
Lordship, may kindly see page number 4, paragraph 5, Lordship.
Yes, madam, what is there?
Lordship, the last lines you may read, the last lines, Lordship. Late Parmeshwar Mishra, son of the petitioner, died on 11/3/2016.
Hmm.
And as such, he is eligible to a quantum of ex gratia as part of
We will provide for that. He is entitled to.
one
Mr.
only.
When was the death? 11/3.
11/3/2016, Lordship.
And the report of the Deputy Commissioner?
Lordship, there is no report.
Okay.
They submitted the list of persons who are entitled for.
When was that
compensation
list submitted?
On page number 24, on 3/7/2018. Page 24.
24.
Submission of list, names of list of persons.
24.
Page 24. This was submitted by the Special Principal Chief Conservator Forest, Karbi Anglong Depot, to the Principal Chief Conservator Forest Wildlife and Chief Wildlife Warden Assam. My name appears at serial number 1, Lordship. At page 25. And on 10/4/2018, my grandson who was injured, they sanctioned 30,000 as per the new notification. On the same day, he was injured.
That is under the new notification.
Yes.
We got it. No, we are not on that. And when was this amount sanctioned to you?
Lordship, that I have made a specific statement
That's what we want.
at page 7, paragraph 9. On 17/8/2019, the concerned responding authorities have released an amount of rupees 1 lakh to the petitioner.
17 paragraph.
Paragraph 9, page 7, Lordship. Page 7 of my resolution. I could not annex the bank statement, Lordship.
Okay. Madam, he'll be entitled, pay 4 lakhs along with interest from that date.
It's
3 lakhs rupees, you will have to pay interest.
Lordship, the person died into
There is a judgment, and if this is not sufficient, Supreme Court judgment, 2001, 3 SSC 714. That is Rathi Menon in connection with RCT.
Lordship,
Therein
payment-
the accident had occasion on a particular date when there was a rule holding the field at that point of time. But by the time the payment could be made, the rules had changed. The High Courts did not give it. Supreme Court said nothing doing on the date when the consideration was made, the applicable compensation has to be paid. Simple reason. The man died in 2016,
Yes, Lordship.
right?
Yes, sir.
You released the amount to him in 2019, right?
Right.
The value of money which he would have got if he had died in 2016 and the money was paid immediately is not the same value which you are paying him in 2019. That value had come down. That is why you had enhanced the compensation, right?
Lordship.
So the rates that are there in 2010, the value of money in 2010 and the value of money in 2019 is different.
Lordship, if I may submit, but we have already forwarded, we are not the. party
You are
to
not,
release the-
you have forwarded it.
Yes,
We
Lordship.
will now ask the government of
Yes,
Assam
Lordship.
to make the payment.
Lordship.
We'll follow this. You know item number, Kiman? We'll just take down the names. Mr. D. Bora, R. Bora. Petitioner. Miss S. Borua. Government. And madam, your name? Madam,
I'm
your,
S. Kemprai for respondent number 4.
you are not required to make the payment. You are only required to make the
Yes, Lordship.
recommendation. You have made it. We'll follow that.
Yes, Lordship.
This was all.
Obliged.
Move delivery.
May I please ask? After getting the affidavit in opposition, Lordship, perhaps Lordship, the disputed question of fact.
No, not disputed. You have got no case. How can you say that you are a BSNL employee? Where is your appointment order?
Nothing is there, no.
So they have taken a scheme.
Well,
That time you say you were being paid 9,400 or something. Okay, they have disputed it. I give it to you. You got 4,000, 9,000. But they say now that we are now changing that scheme. We'll give you 3,000. You have not even accepted
Yes,
that. What more is there?
some area amount, Lordship, that was due, Lordship, that has not been paid. Only to that aspect, Lordship, may later the matter be closed and liberty may be given to approach the appropriate from Lordship. That amount is
You withdraw. I'll not come in. If I come in, I'll go follow.
liberty only.
Okay. Mr. If there is some amount due to him, either under rent or
Maybe that will check.
You check
Definitely he
and-
can claim that.
Okay.
Anything due
Mr.
under the
M. Khan,
agreement.
Mr. M. Khan, learned counsel heard Mr. M. Khan, learned counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. B. Patak, learned standing counsel, BSNL, appearing for all the respondents. Also, Mr. Khan submits that in view of the affidavit filed by the respondents in the matter, disputed questions having come having come to the forefront, he would not like to press the writ petition any further. Also, accordingly, he prays that he be permitted to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to approach the respondent BSNL for claiming certain area payments due to him. Also, the prayer of Mr. Khan is not objected to by Mr. Pathak, learned standing counsel, BSNL. Also, in view of the above, the writ petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. However, liberty is reserved to the petitioners to approach the respondents with full particulars pertaining to areas,
If
Com-
any.
coming to that, areas, if any, reservable by them. Also, in event of such application being made and application being made by the petitioners, the BSNL authorities shall examine the same strictly in accordance with the agreements in place. Also,
Oblige.
Areas pertaining to rent and or what was that given?
Watch and ward charge.
Watch and ward wages.
27.
But Your Lordship, in this case, petition number 1 expired. So I have to substitute it. Like,
Petition number 1 has expired. You have not substituted. Okay.
we have prepared for petition.
Okay, we'll permit you. Yes. Why will he not be entitled to solicitum and 30% solicitum and 12% interest?
Lordship, we have filed out-
Because Mr. Dasgupta has not reflected the date when the payments were made, when the proceedings were started and all.
We have
But in
already
your
filed-
affidavit, you have made that.
Lordship, we have already.
So
filed
it
out
is
the-
after 2008. So as on the date, the proceedings in that earlier case of Supreme Court, Golden Iron, Punjab High Court, Golden Iron and Steel forging was pending. Supreme Court has said that he is entitled,
Subsequently, Supreme Court delivered judgment also.
delivered.
Reported.
Lordship, we fix this matter on day after tomorrow, Your Lordship.
Okay. Give me the Supreme Court judgments. You have quoted it,
Lordship,
but
I
the
will-
relevant judgments
I
are not
will, I
written.
will provide it on that.
No, give me the citations at least.
The problem is the petition
now,
number
no,
1
I will-
expired. Petition number 1 expired, we have to substitute it.
You do it by Friday. You file an application by Friday. We'll dispose it of.
That is all the being done ready.
Others, this matter will remain like this. It's there from 19, it will go on till 24. 27, 28 also it will remain like this. You'll not get your money.
I prepared this petition, but.
File it. Or you delete it. We'll give you liberty. If he has that, we will, you delete, pray for a deletion. We'll delete it. And also say, we'll provide for in the order that if he is entitled, his heirs will be paid. We'll do that.
Oh, that's all. That will have my purpose.
That will do. Why keep it pending?
Well, there was a report in 1999, 1990, 6 SSC.
No. This is subsequent. That affidavit, the judgment in the affidavit is subsequent. It is of 2019. Okay, it's there. 2019.
2019.
9 SSC. That I missed out. 304. Okay, when do you want it?
Day after tomorrow, Your Lordship.
2009, 9 SSC petition.
304. That also goes, that has the earlier judgments, my Lord Justice Rishikesh Roy's judgment, law, similar. That will cover your case.
Lordship, day after tomorrow.
16.
16.
If possible, you file it.
I have prepared it.
You just file it.
They
Ask
could
him.
not-
Ask him somebody to come and just file it. If required, we will in one go take care of both the aspects.
Yes, certificate is also free. But
Or you want some time?
then if you also make such
No.
observation, that will serve.
I can do that, but whether it
Again,
will be
he has to
permissible.
File an application.
That's all. File a
Let
representative.
me try for what the jet fixture.
16. If you want, I can fix it a little bit.
I will, for 2021.
Okay. List this matter again on 27,
That's all.
8, 2024.
27-8.
As prayed for by the Learned Council for the parties, list this matter again on 27. So and so, so and so.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Twenty-eight.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, matter pertains to compensation of lands and.
What is your right?
My Lord, already dates of petition has disposed of it.
Similar issue.
Yes.
First
I
wife,
dedicate
second
matter-
wife.
Yes.
First wife, second wife.
No, my Lord. This is my Lord.
Oh, this is something
regarding
else.
Compensation.
This is item number Kiman. Oh, sorry. Oh, that
Yes, my Lord, yes.
power grid. Where is
My
it?
Lord,
Why have you not
Last. of it
implemented?
on-
Why have you not implemented power grid?
Yes, my Lord, I have already filed a IMI
Where?
on 18/7/2020.
I had to go to sir. Not here. IA is not on record.
But I have filed it on 18/7. I have to check it, my lord.
Now, what is the similar order you are praying for?
My lord,
Order of this court?
yes, my lord. A recent order, my lord, 37/2010. All are. my lord, I did it. Only in this case, my lord, the power grid corporation was not embarked. Because of that, the honorable court was directed me to file an action, file an I to implement the part.
Want this order, I can pass this order. There is no problem.
Otherwise, yes. Procedural.
You do one thing, it will be better for you. You have filed an application for impleading power grid.
Yes, already filed.
Bring that on record. We'll fix the matter. Ask Mr. NC Das, senior or his juniors. They appear for power corporation grid. Be here, we'll pass this order. That will be more effective for you. Right? Mr.
SAM, not SUM.
S. Amit, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that an interlocutory application has been filed praying for impleading the Power Grid Corporation as a respondent in the matter. However, the same has not been listed today. Also, registry to list this matters again on 16/8/2024, along with the said interlocutory application. Also, stated to have been filed in the matter by the petitioners.
Your lordship, our name may be shown in the cause list, your lordship. Standing council AEGCL, we are also there.
The registry to reflect the standing name of standing SC AEGCL in the cause list on the next date of listing.
Obliged.
29.
Bring them, we'll dispose of both. We'll include them and then allow your repetition.
Obliged.
Yeah, this item, I pray for some accommodation today, we misplaced the file, we have to reconstruct. The file has been misplaced, some days, we have to reconstruct, maybe 2 weeks.
What right do you have?
I'm sorry,
What right do you have?
right?
2 wives. This is the item number 29.
29.
Azira Begum, you are for the second, you are the second wife. No, you are the first wife.
I totally forgot the text.
On the
Please, your lordship. My lord, already the petitioner expired, my lord, before 2 years, my lord.
petitioner has expired.
My lord, as per instruction, my lord.
First wife.
First wife expired, my lord. I am the second wife, my lord.
Instruction.
Now, if there was any irregularity that has been got regularized, the affidavit that government has filed, I can't go beyond that. The way they have written. Have you read that? You have not, you have forgotten it. They have said that the petitioner number 2 is destitute with 3 minor school going kids. You are around 75, 80 years. So she is educated. You will not know how to follow the instructions under the Essential Commodities Act. Written very emotional affidavit. We'll have it on 14th. You take your instructions. If required, you can have the second copy here. Or madam will give you a copy. On the prayer of Mr. Full stop, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the respondent number 5 that the petitioner during the pendency of the present proceeding had expired. Also, Mr. PK shall receive instructions in this connection and place the same before this court on the next date of listing. A registry to list this matter again on 14/8/2024. It will pothabo nalage slip out by slip, please. 14. Mr. Kolita, have you filed some clarificatory affidavit you wanted?
What has happened is that I have drafted the affidavit, it was ready. But only thing is that like there are some documents they have sent me, which doesn't tell you with the like that information they have given.
See,
So
we can't, you filed an affidavit, there is some
Yes, yes,
error.
yes.
Okay, this court accepted that, ask you to file that.
I understand.
Now you
Lordship.
can't keep on prolonging
No,
the.
no, no, it's
But
not,
one
it's,
of the
it's, no,
methods-
Lordship, that will help to resolve the matter and like dispose of the matter.
That is why we are waiting.
Only.
That is why we are
Yes,
waiting for that.
Only, Lordship, what has happened is that like only for 38 lakhs amount is there. So what instructions they have given me that initially that this amount is only for the cash payment. Till later on when they sent me the documents,
It's open.
so then I found out that it's not on the cash, it's on the electrical installation also. So I am asking for them for the like.
Okay, how long will you say?
1 week time, Lordship, 1 week
You
time.
give me a specific date,
1 week
thereafter
time,
I'll give
Lordship.
madam a date to
1
file
week.
reply and we'll take up the matter for
1
final.
week, Lordship,
2006.
Okay, fine.
1 week time. Lordship.
Madam, I am now, limitation is from 2021 here.
Yes.
Mr. A. Kolita, Learned Standing Counsel, Industries and Commerce Department submits that the clarificatory additional affidavit as is required to be filed by him in the matter would be so filed on or before when? You give me a date. Any date convenient to you, sir.
Today is Lordship.
12.
12. But 21st.
By 21/8/2024.
21.
The petitioner would be at liberty thereafter to file, bring on record rejoinders, if any, to such affidavits filed by the Industries and Commerce Department as well. Registry to list these matters again on 29/8/2024 for
Done.
admissions. Right?
Obliged, Lordship.
Right? 29. Madam, any problem on 29? You give me a date, I'll fix it. No problem.
Can it be, my lord? Okay, let it.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yeah, please, Your Lord. Lordship, can this matter be fixed at 2 because my senior will appear. Deeply obliged.
Thirty-two.
May it please your lordship.
Hmm. Yes, who is appearing for the private respondent here?
None have appeared till date. Service report is complete.
Because your case is that the civil court had given its, I'll call
And
it
my
a,
title is decided by the civil court.
so now, without considering that, how could the revenue board
Revenue
proceed?
board has no power. In fact, lordship, there are 2 judgments of this
Please.
honorable court.
Yes, who is for the revenue?
Yes, I am. But there are private respondents, they are not.
If they don't come, I can't go to their house.
Judgment by Honorable Justice Rishikesh Roy, lordship. Lordship, para 13 onwards. And that too, lordship, is another thing. Lordship, mutation was granted way back in the year 1970, lordship.
That was changed.
That is changed, lordship, now. In 2021, lordship, 51 years later. And lordship, another fact was concealed, the same very person, lordship, he has filed another title suit. One title suit was filed by me, lordship, that was decided in my favor, decreed in my favor. Thereafter, lordship, he has filed 2 petitions. This is res judicata, lordship, the Board of Revenue, he has filed 1 petition. Another petition is filed before the civil judge, Shiv Sagar, lordship. That is pending, is still pending.
For
That
same
is
issue.
suppressed before the Board of Revenue, lordship.
That when the proceedings in the Board of Revenue was pending, that case
That
was.
is also pending.
So how could the, when the civil court
That's
was in session,
Everything is suppressed, lordship.
why did you not bring it on record?
Lordship, we have brought it on record by filing our WS, lordship.
But it seems that the person retired and he passed the order on that day.
On that day.
And after verifying the records from the Deputy Commissioner's
No,
office,
lordship, that I want to prove the malafides, lordship. Lordship, may kindly see for
no,
a
no, no.
moment.
Your case is that he could not have, because that is around 370 kilometers away.
Lordship, 10-9 order is passed. The order passed from the Deputy Commissioner's office is also 10-9. So Lordship, this is not possible, and that has not come directly from the office. Appellant is said to have brought it by hand. And Lordship, the register maintained in the Revenue Board's office, Lordship, there is nowhere mention of this record having been received, Lordship. That was given by hand.
Okay, anything more, Mr. Pachaji, anything more?
My lord.
Anything more?
No, my.
We'll allow it.
It's a very cryptic order, my lord. Nothing is.
We'll allow it. Give me a small note. Tomorrow.
Lordship.
I'm closing the matter.
Lordship.
Just give me the note. Along with these two judgments, I'll pass
I'll
them.
give tomorrow, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
A list for delivery of orders. Heard the parties at length. List for delivery of orders on 14/8/2024.
Obliged.
You give me the note. Right?
Lordship, Lordship.
33.
May I please, Your Lordship? In this case, Your Lordship, petitioner is the wife of the deceased who has been died due to drowning. An interesting thing is that, Your Lordship, as per the police report, the deceased was died due to drowning in flood. But there is a contradiction as per.
There is no contradiction. There is a clarification.
Yes, Lordship, the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent
With
number.
these disputed facts, I cannot commit. Disputed both by the Deputy Commissioner, relying on the flood report of 18/6,
Yes, but
18/6,
18/6.
and the officer in charge,
Oh.
who says that you were fishing, you fell in the water.
Yes.
That is not drowning in flood water.
Yes. Possible, I have to, I have a judgment, an order passed by this, our court. In this order, Your Lordship, if you will find, I have collected at page number 8, Your Lordship, paragraph number 13, Your Lordship. Down below. Your Lordship, one person had died due to drowning in river, Your Lordship. And here. Lordship got it. Then onwards. And that case has been considered as per the notification 15/11/2014, Your Lordship, issued by the Revenue and Disaster Management, Government of Assam, Your Lordship. And as per the affidavit in opposition filed by the respondent number 5, Your Lordship, they are clearly stated that suddenly fell down in the river, accidentally died. So apart from that, Your Lordship, this case may be considered as per the new
That is different.
Lordship.
You have not even filed replies to that affidavits file. Anyway, try your luck. I'll not come in. As prayed for by the Learned Council for the parties, list this matter again on 29/8/2024.
Develop.
I'll dismiss it. I can't.
Lordship.
Because the very factum of your husband's death is disputed. Right?
Yes.
You try.
4 to 36.
My lord, a simple prayer was made in the repetition that,
That simple prayer is the most dangerous prayers. Simple prayers are the most dangerous prayers.
Now,
Yes. What is your latest instruction?
Well, it is, my lord, what happened, my lord, where is it order dated?
You have filed an additional affidavit.
No, there is the order dated long back, my lord, on 15/2/24. I have to file an affidavit by the commissioner stating that whether setbacks as per law is allowed or not. That affidavit will not come till today, my lord. I am having difficulty.
That is it my fault? Is it our fault? Is it the fault of this court that affidavit has not come?
No, I have not filed it.
Why?
Well, the full instruction has not come, my lord. That's why I am praying for some time.
Now, in some place I find that the setback area is used, that setback is setback. It
Setback
cannot
is
be
used.
used anyway. But they literally are claiming that space only. How can they?
And have been allotted also.
To them? Somewhere
And,
else? Or that setback area?
Setback had temporarily been allotted. That is for.
How can you?
Yes, ma'am. That's the affidavit that is required, my lord.
How can you?
That the
Mr.
affidavit.
Barua, your claim is on the setback area,
No,
which
my lord.
cannot be.
No, my lord.
There is eviction,
My
there
lord,
is encroachment, they will remove it.
my lord, our allotment is given as a category number 2 fire victims. The courts has said that they also have to rehabilitate. If there is no room inside, we are given the outer space.
You
And the
cannot
inner
be,
railing-
you cannot be there in
Yes.
the, in the setback area.
Inner railing of PRP road, there is
That
no
is-
setback.
That's what is
Now,
there
they-
in the affidavit. You are claiming that also in your
No, my lord.
petition.
Respondent number 5 claims that they are doing. business-
Respondent number 5 is in a particular area.
Yeah.
Doing hak pasoli
Yes,
business,
yes.
right?
Yes.
You claim that this land, they'll have to evict it and you given to you,
Because our
given to you. Now they come up and say that is setback area. So neither you nor he can be there.
yes,
For them, they say that we are now finding out a vending zone for them.
yes, my lord.
But what about them? How will you accommodate them?
These people
So-
say, they claim that they have been accommodated by the GMC. In the meantime, during COVID period, my lord, there was no business. Ultimately, when there was no business, the respondent people came there and occupied their own space. But I have to file an affidavit regarding the setback.
That naturally, they are not permanent occupiers. They come, sell, go back. We have seen
But
them.
they have, this respondent people have occupied that their portion of their
Fine.
setback.
That can be done provided they are known, they are basically street vendors.
There is another,
So they'll have to be accommodated somewhere.
there is another case, like these people, their land has been allotted. They will be transferred there, but in the meantime, that land have revenue department objected it. If the land, another land comes and been located and they have it.
You file your affidavit.
Lordship, I have to file
Let him file that affidavit. Mr. Goswami, let that affidavit come on record. You are enjoying, enjoy.
I am not enjoying, madam. This is my livelihood.
That's what I'm saying, enjoy.
From the COVID times, I am there from months before, from 19.
You enjoy, continue to enjoy.
The writ petitioners, my lord, their registration is not there, my lord.
The hak pasolis are coming, I suppose.
We are waiting, my lord. They are entering, but we are waiting.
I know
because
that. I know that.
Allotment is a space.
You are basically fruit sellers.
Fruits and vegetables. And there
Vegetables.
is a direction that rehabilitate them.
Okay. On the prayer of Mr. S. Bora, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, the writ petition stands adjourned till
Allow me 2 weeks
Short date
time.
may be given.
2 weeks time, my lord. At least
28/8/2024 to enable him to bring on record the affidavit in terms of affidavit from the Commissioner and Secretary Urban Development Department.
well, only GMC will be enough. But
Commissioner,
by the commissioner.
GMC,
That's why order dated
in terms of the
52.
order of this court dated 15/2/2024. Also, in the event the said affidavit is not filed, the court would proceed to consider the issue arising in the matter basing on the materials already brought on record.
I have some small prayer, my lord.
Yes,
34 is different and 35 and 36 is different, my lord. I don't-
it's coming together. Let it come together.
Yes.
We will finish it off
Let
together.
them file an affidavit 35 and 36.
They'll do the affidavits as this order is common to all these proceedings. I'm passing a common order,
Yes.
common order. 32, 34 to 38, common order.
Problem.
34 to 36, sorry, 34 to 36.
38.
Lordship, she is unwell to the lordship.
Oh,
MSP Bhattacharya lordship.
oh, list this matter before any other bench without me. 37, 38. Huh?
Lordship, no extra copies were served to us, Lordship. Notice was issued, Lordship. Here, Lordship, I am appearing for the municipal corporation. Board, Lordship.
अपनी 1 2 extra copy दिया नहीं
No, Salu, देखा नहीं।
extra copy दिया नहीं मैंने
Nine, one,
2
two.
3 4 5
Yes, what happened? He has completed his house.
Yes, I have to take instructions on that, my lord.
Going.
My lord may fix it after 2 weeks, my lord.
Give him an extra copy.
Today itself.
Miss S. Roy, Mr. S.S. Roy, Learned Council appearing for the
Extra copy दिया नहीं।
Tinsukia Municipal Board submits that he is yet to receive his instructions in the matter and prays that the matter be taken up on 30/8/2024 and he will furnish the he will complete his instructions by the next day of listing. Some construction, there was a direction to remove. His allegation is in spite of that, they have not done. Just get that to us.
I take the instruction.
Also heard Miss U. Das Learned, additional senior government advocate appearing for the other respondents, or for the state respondents. Also, list this matter again on 30/8/2024.
Lordship,
You give him a copy.
Lordship, SC TMB may be shown in the cause list, Lordship, mine.
The name of the registry to reflect the name of then SC
TMB.
TMB in the cause list on the next date of listing.
Oblige, Lord.
Item 40.
May I please, your lordship? Lordship, this matter pertains to lordship disconnection of electricity on the complaint of the complainant, lordship, as per number 6. After the interim order passed by this honorable court, lordship, my electricity has been restored, lordship.
You are for?
Petition line.
Huh?
Petition.
We passed a similar order.
As item 16.
Similar order will pass. When were you in possession of this land?
Lordship, since 2014, lordship.
How did you come into possession of this land?
Lordship, as per lordship, I was taking the land on lease, lordship.
Lease.
Lease, lordship.
For how many years?
There is no,
Now, I'll have to say that you are a possessor.
lordship.
Earlier land, there was something.
Yes, I'm a permissive occupier, lordship.
Occupy, okay.
Yes, lordship. Since my
How
father
many
is
years? If
Yes.
that lease is expired,
expired, lordship.
how can you be continuing?
Still, lordship, I can enjoy the electricity by paying 3 times of,
You have done that for temporary connection. That is for temporary connection.
yes, temporary current. Lordship, I'm ready to pay that 3 times load security, lordship, as per electricity regulation, lordship.
But you will have to show me that there was a lead or there is a dispute. Something. Where is your lease?
In paragraph 3, lordship.
If all landholders have to give up their land in this manner, how can that be countenanced? It cannot be. This law
But we are
has
still
to
in
be
the-
given a
Yes, lordship.
interpretation.
Yes, we are in the possession of the.
You are in the possession from the recent past.
Lordship.
It's not that you are in your chitta,
No.
your name as a possessor is there, nothing.
Since the days of my forefather, lordship, I am in possession of that.
Where is that statement? I don't find that.
Paragraph 3, lordship.
Where is that? Okay. You said that you are there as a permissive. Okay.
And paragraph 4, lordship, I am enjoying the electricity since 2014.
Okay. कौन लिया था? उन्हें लो item number 16 too. 16. Yes, you have anything?
Madam, we have already granted them electricity connection. Madam.
Continue to do that.
How like it?
You are? What is your name?
W. Ahmed.
Huh?
W. Ahmed.
F.U.
Wasir Ahmed.
C. Ahmed.
Wasir.
Wasi Ahmed. We'll put his name.
You, my lord.
None has appeared for the owner.
No.
So copy served.
I have taken a step.
We'll only follow this Dilip paragraph,
Okay, okay, 9,
paragraph
9 Lordship.
9. Okay. Once that order is typed out, I'll dictate this one.
Obliged, Lordship.
Dispose of.
Full Lordship.
Forty-three.
Did you keep on saying?
Make with
PP doctor. এটার নাম তো লিখে দিব, তার নাম নাই। Side note লিখে দিব। Yes, Mr. Rava.
My lord, in this irregularities, my lord, during the relevant period of time, my lord, the BTC has constituted a committee, my lord, to go into the
That is long back.
in this particular matter, my lord.
In this matter. What is this? What is
Insofar
this?
insofar as the claim, my lord, in relation to the
Claim is there. If there is anything, you come out on record independent of somebody, some inquiry was done, so you do an inquiry here.
this is the status of the 18 May, my lord, 2000.
18 May, I'm saying, and that is what? Now, here the thing is, nothing against him. Go for a roving inquiry. If there is something against him, okay, fine.
My lord,
Here
some-
it says that somebody had done some, because you have materials on record, wherein, if you come to page 44, page 44, have you got it?
Not visible, my lord.
It's a communication dated 26/11/2021 from the circle officer, Sidley Revenue Circle. Have you got it, Mr. Rava?
Not legible, my lord.
Therein,
CTC.
the
My lord, type copy, 41.
41, 44.
44.
Therein he says, materials were received, we have checked, everything done. Now, for the purpose of delaying, why are you resorting to such things?
My lord, this is the instruction I have received, my lord.
This is wrong.
Lordship may, sometimes may be given, my lord. Further, I will-
That you take, we are not against it.
further I will,
But these things, in view of the settled position here, will not permit it.
I will talk to the principal
You
secretary.
please do so. Mr. I'm not recording anything on this. Mr. S.R. Rava, Learned Standing Council, BTC submits that with regard to the prayer, you have not received any amount.
Not Lordship.
With regard to the prayer of the petitioner hearing for release of his dues, contractual dues, comma, necessary instruction from the competent authority is awaited. Accordingly, he prays that this court would be pleased to take up this matter again on 29/8/2024, on which date he will complete his instructions and place the same before this court. Also, the said prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Also, accordingly, raised it to list this matter again on 30 likha na? 29. 29 na 30 bhi aage? 29/8/2024. Right. Mr. Rama, if there is anything specific against him, you have some material. Go, proceed. We will not stop you. But only for the purpose that some inquiry was made in some cases.
Only in cases
Inquiry.
of supplies market, this has been done.
But you will have to also see the records first, come to a conclusion that yes, there is something. Just because it is a prevalent practice that there is some
Insofar as the
illegalities committed.
Construction liability is a concern, my lord. Proper list has been prepared, my lord.
You get it,
in the
get
light
me
of
with materials, others will not.
Procedural is as-
Supply has been made 2018.
18, there are reports. You please look into it. Kim holo? Oh, এটা বলিন। হলো? 2 o'clock. He has done that rectification and submitted the bills. What happened thereafter? Yes, Mr.
So there's nothing to say, that's why then they reply.
Then I will
My
take
prayer-
This affidavit is neither here nor there.
My prayer is that my lordship may see, the financial approval was also granted earlier.
I got it. That financial approval on being received, they required you, gave you some questionnaire sort of a thing, asked you to submit your response. You reduced by 10%, 15% your bills and you submitted back to them.
They have to repeat it.
That is there from paragraph 29, 30 onwards. Not even dealt with.
My prayer is there that we lordship may direct them to verify this one and to make payment, otherwise we not the.
If you are admitted to that position, you will have to pay the bills.
Lordship, I may be allowed to take the present status after this,
Not
Lordship.
present status. What did you do with the rectified bills submitted by you have submitted rectified bills now. That is not being considered.
Thereafter, number of reminders are given.
I know that. You come to paragraph
498 page of our affidavit,
no, not
the
like
writ petition.
Only in paragraph.
Come to paragraph 29. And 30. That is the crux of the matter. He has reduced his bills.
On the affidavit portion, they are saying that they were requested to submit a revised bill. So we have already done.
Some done that is, if you have nothing to say, Mr. Borua, with regard to paragraph 30 onwards, that means you have admitted. You have not even dealt with that part in your affidavit, unfortunately.
And in fact, once the bills were approved, financial sanction was given. And thereafter.
No, I understand.
Thereafter, committee was.
I understand that there might be certain further requirements and you have done with it.
Done it.
But what happened thereafter?
Thereafter, no problem.
Lordship, on that part, I will take.
I did not have it in the first half, otherwise I would have got the instruction by 2 o'clock. Now I'll have to give you a date. We'll have it when? 14th? 16th? 16th? This? Huh?
At least 3-4 times.
I don't know that. I've seen that. Only on this one. There is nothing. You bring on record something, a mountain. I will ask Mr. Saraf to go to the civil court.
16.
Otherwise, they will not have given the financial sanction also.
Can it be a 19, Lordship? Because
This is only 16th.
Lordship,
Get it?
Lordship, can it?
I have read the brief. You get it.
Because Lordship, because of.
Again,
weakness,
after
Lordship.
it comes back after some time, it will have to be again read. So why? We will finish it off.
Because 15 August, the police personnel.
No problem. These persons in the office don't move out. Don't worry. You can just ask them.
Before independence, they may not.
These things are done by the ministerial staff there. They'll just give it. Para 30 onwards, what you have done. That's all. Maybe it's bogus. Tell us that whatever the petition has done is totally irrelevant. We'll not follow it. Come with that. But come with some plea.
Can it be 99 positively, Lordship? I'll try 19, Lordship.
Then my reading will go down the drain. Sir, Saraf.
If you lordship will write it at 2 o'clock, then 14th is the sufficient time.
16. Mr. S.R. Borua submits. Full stop. Heard Mr. A.K. Saraf, London Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. A. Goel, appearing for the petitioners, and also Mr. S.R. Burwa, learned counsel, appearing for the state respondents. Also, the petitioner, learned counsel, senior counsel for the petitioner submits that the dues as receivable by the petitioner were accorded sanction by the competent authority, and thereafter the matter on being placed before the superintendent of police border, before the border department, certain further queries were raised in the matter, and accordingly the petitioner had met the said queries and also had submitted a revised bill in this matter. Also, in the affidavit so filed by the petitioner, by the respondent number 7, the fact of submission of the bill, revised bill by the petitioner, and also the steps taken thereon after that has not been brought on record. So, poised thus, Mr. S.R. Burwa submits that he would receive his instructions in the matter and place the same before the court on the next date of listing. Full stop. The respondent authorities having competent authority having accorded sanction for release of the dues of the petitioner, and thereafter basing on certain queries raised, the petitioner having also revised his bills, the respondent authorities would on the next day clarify as to what steps were taken after receipt of the revised bill from the petitioner on 31/8/2021. Right? Raised it to list this receipt from the petitioner, white communication dated 31/8/2021. Raised it to this matter again on 16/8/2024 for 16/8/2024, on which date the respondent authorities shall invariably bring on record the steps as indicated, steps taken by them in the matter as indicated here in above.
Lordship is directing for on record filing additional.
I want your verbal instruction will be due, but it should be complete. Or you get me a written instruction.
I will provide a written instruction.
Written instruction. Please do that. That will be better.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So 16, it on written instruction. Also.
Written instruction in writing. 45. Same.
In fact, not same. This is admitted. Your lordship, kindly see page 76.
45.
There is no dispute at all, my lord. This was about the foreign statement, for which the rent was, and this is a communication. You will also find. And the rent was calculated up to 2021 for 13 months, my lord. You will also see, my lord.
Yes. What is this affidavit?
Thereafter, you will also see.
Page 76.
And thereafter, my lord, the same were handed over back
to the authorities.
To us, my lord, to the authority, by the authority to us, that the same are not required, which you'll also find at page 82.
I got it. And the only thing they say that this is FT, not EFT.
Now I submitted a bill, you'll also find at page 84, up to the date of handing over, that is 33 months. Because there is no dispute about the rate.
So this is the only 84, this is the only amount you are claiming.
Claiming along with the security deposit of 1 crore something, which is mentioned in page 76 at the bottom below. You also find it bottom below.
No, this amount was paid to you.
No.
No.
Along the rent amount and the security deposit, both have not been paid.
Mr. A.K. Sarat, so we can hear you. The learned senior counsel for the petitioner submits that the rent due to the petitioner for a period of 33 months for the hire of the premises of his by the authorities is not disputed by the parties, by the respondents. In the affidavit so filed also, there is no material brought on record disputing the claim as made by the petitioner in the matter. The learned senior counsel submits that along with the said rent due to him from the respondents. And the amount deposited as security deposit has also, security deposit and security has also not been released. Also, it is seen from the materials brought on record that the respondents, although have filed an affidavit in the matter, the claim of the petitioner herein has not been disputed. Also, in the above view of the matter, Mr. S.R. Barua shall receive instruction as to the date by which the petitioner shall be released his admitted dues. Also, the said information be placed before this court on the next date of listing. List this matter again on 16/8/2024. We'll get that and we'll see.
I hope and trust that immediately after independence,
Maybe you will be liberated. Maybe.
I'm idea of that.
Yes, madam, what has happened?
We have filed our affidavit, madam.
Okay, what is your stand there? Why is the demarcation not being carried out?
We have stated, madam.
Where?
And 6, my lord, that complaints dated demand the petition number forwarded to the concerned landman and no land correction was done in the said Dag and Patta during that period. That
These other persons who are involved in that patta, are they parties here? Have they appeared?
Yes.
Samsuddin Sheikh.
He is the Lord Mundal.
He is a lot more. And what about the others who are there in that patta? They have no objection?
No objection, they are brothers.
No, do they have any objection? Have they filed any objection?
Even my lord, all the brothers applied. I have also annexed this in my affidavit in reply.
I've seen that. That's why I'm asking you. But this is.
Yes, 180.
reply both.
You are Abdul Batten.
If necessary, my lord, we will file another also, my lord. We can file
Hmm?
a case. If necessary, my lord, we will file another case, my lord. Join together or
Januk Nana.
Okay, come to para 6 of the affidavit coin.
of affidavit express.
By the respondents.
File by 5, my lord. 5 or 3.
No, filed by 3, Deputy Commissioner. You have filed a reply here.
I have filed reply.
When?
I have filed reply on 29/7.
Oh, that is not on record. That is not on record, mister. Here the stand is that your other co-pattadas had not given a no objection certificate.
No, and they have not applied, my lord. Why
Huh?
don't, I have annexed, my lord, that is page 111.
Man, I don't have that. That's why my reading is incomplete.
Yes.
When did you file it?
I have filed on 29/7/2024.
24.
20.
Mr. A.R. Khandakar, learned counsel for the petitioner. You have filed it against which affidavit? 3 or 5?
Both. I have filed both.
4. Mr. 1 affidavit or 2 affidavit in place?
On the same date.
Mr. A.R. Khandakar, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that against the affidavits filed by the respondent number 3 and 5, the petitioner had filed rejoinders thereto on 29/7/2024. Also, however, they said rejoinders are not available on record. Also, the registry to trace and tag the said rejoinders filed in the matter by the petitioner with the records of this case and list the same again on 38/2024.
Deeply.
Miss, नाम टोटल लिख लीजिए, Yuda, additional senior government advocate, and Mr. N. Bodol, Miss N. Bodole, learned standing counsel, revenue, are present.
I'm up.
Yes, what is your instruction here?
Here, my lord, please, my lord, that the person stabbed him, my lord.
I'm not on that. Why security will not be given to him? You have to place, last time, Mr. Goswami had undertaken that receipt, instructions have been received, but he will place it on next day. So today we have placed it.
My lord.
His case has to be considered by that committee. Get Mr. hold of Mr. Soikia. Bring him, Goswami, get him.
My lord, I'll.
Wait for some time.
Orders item 48.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Lordship, order at the 2/8/24 shows that notice upon the respondent number 6, which is a private respondent, has been served. So notice has been completed, matter being posted for admission here.
Seen the office note dated order of the Lazima code dated 2/8/2024, wherein the service upon respondent number 6 has been held to be completed. In the above view of the matter, raised to list these matters for admission. When?
First week of September. 5 or
On 9/9/2024. Mr. Naik, 9/9/2024.
They paid that a matter may be posted on a hearing, the lordship, some time may be taken.
That's it. The service has been complete. Monday, if not possible, you can make a prayer. We'll accommodate.
Highly available.
One affidavit has been filed, your lordship.
But the affidavit has not come on record. Wait. Yes, madam, you said that you have filed an affidavit, but that is not on record. This is some IA. Okay, take up the WPC. Affidavit in opposition filed by respondent number 5.
Yes.
It has come. Okay, you have seen the affidavit. Have you
Yes,
filed
I
a
have
reply
seen-
to that?
I have seen.
Have you
that.
filed a reply to that?
No, I will file reply, your lordship.
What is there now?
Because in the affidavit, your lordship.
They have admitted that somebody had done some bungling for which you have done, but they have now said that your son and you, it is in the list. So you will get it in turn. What has happened. We can't go back. Somebody is having that house.
In para 7, your lordship, of their affidavit, your lordship, kindly see.
Second paragraph.
Yes. And 9 also.
Okay, now what should we ask them? To demolish that house?
No, I'm not saying. to them.
Your name is also incorporated. They have said somewhere. I saw it. Come to page para 4.
Yes.
The deponent begs to say that although as per record, the petitioner's wife has already.
No. That is not correct. Your
Then
lordship.
you have not filed a reply also. This affidavit is on record from 24/7.
Therefore, only I am saying, your lordship, I will file reply, your lordship.
But the name of so-and-so, Abdul Salam, petitioner's son, is also enlisted in present PWD permanent waiting list at serial number 621. And it may mention that up to 200 done. So
In page 60, your lordship.
Oh,
some
as per record available copies of the, it's there. How can you deny this?
Some money received.
Sir, Samela Khatun is your wife?
She's my wife.
Okay.
But the fact is that your lordship, in the money receipt, your lordship, kindly see.
Hmm.
This signature, your lordship.
That you file a criminal case. Your wife has got a house.
No.
You stay separately from your wife. Then
No.
let it go to some other
The wife
person.
denied your lordship regarding the signature of this. She is a lady, your lordship.
Have you built a house under AY, IAY? Do you or your family members have an house under IAY?
No, family member.
You have or not? You, your children, or your wife?
No.
No. Yes, what is the statement, madam?
But whatever instruction I have received, your lordship, from the wife of the petitioner, that he denied regarding.
No, I'm not on denial. I'm on the factum whether you have a house. This money has come to your account, right? This is not cash.
If house was given in the year of 2017, why they have used the score mark and ID of the petitioner in 2011?
Fine. They had
And
distributive.
they have admitted it.
Distributive justice. You got one house, so that house that is entitled to you was given to some other person. But tell me whether your wife has received or not. A house built in the name of your wife or not. Just give me a clarification.
Regarding that part, your lordship, I am saying, I have got instruction, and that instruction was supplied by the wife of the petitioner. Because the petitioner at present, he is not informed. But the wife denied regarding.
The house they are staying is not a
No.
IAY house. Sure. File a reply. Before 16th, file a reply.
Before 16.
16 of this month.
Next week.
I'll fix the matter next week, but your affidavit should be on record by 16th. I'll have it on 19th.
16 means it will be little bit.
Okay, Independence Day. Okay. A writ petition only. So, had the learned counsel for the parties, the respondents have by way of filing an affidavit contended that the wife of the petitioner herein was allotted a IAY house against ID number 827 during the financial year 2007-2008, and the amount working out thereunder was released to her. Also, the said aspect of the matter is disputed by the learned counsel for the petitioners. Also, in view of the above, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he would file an affidavit in reply to the affidavit so filed by the respondents on or before 21/8/2024. Registry to list this matter again on 28/8/2024. Full stop. The learned counsel appearing for the Panchayat and Rural Development Department shall, on the next date of listing, place before this court materials to support the contention as made in paragraph. Who is appearing for the block development officer? You will be appearing. Paragraph 3 of the affidavit filed by the block development officer, Mandya Development Block. You get their instructions, bring materials to show that actually his wife was given. We'll close the writ petition. Family 2 can't get, only 1 will get, right?
But in our case is that, your lordship, by using our.
I got it, sir. If your wife already has a house,
Yes.
then there is no question of the husband also being given. We want the husband and wife to live together, not separately. Right?
All right.
Please, your lordship. By the order dated 5/8/2024, the office note, lordship, the Honorable Court allowed the IA lordship, but no notice was issued, lordship. No order for issuance of notice was given.
Okay, have you filed a amended
Lordship, that was done and it was allowed, Lordship.
No, amended, oh, no, sorry, amended
Amend-
cost title. Have you filed an amended cost title?
Lordship.
Then how can I? You will have to bring that on record. So it is seen that this court had permitted the petitioner to implead the Director of Land Records and Survey Bodoland, Kopraja, as a respondent number 9. The WPC Maribudi. Also, however, notices were not. Oh, and the registry has incorporated the said authority as respondent number 9 in the matter. Also, accordingly, issue notice upon the respondent number 9. You are?
I'm for 7 and 8, the private respondent.
Okay. Where is the BTC counsel? Mr. S.R. Rabha accepts notice on behalf of the said respondent number 9. You have filed your affidavits.
No, not yet.
Why? Why?
I'll file it within the next 10 days, Lord.
The respondents are at liberty to bring on record their respective stand by way of filing affidavits on or before the next date of listing. Full stop. List this matter again on SR Rabha question, requisite extra copies be served on the learned counsel. List this matter again on 28. Basi ole kobo 28/8/2024. So in the event the affidavits are not filed in the matter by the respondents, this all of the video. To me, 6/9. By the next date fix, the court would proceed to consider the issue involved in the present proceeding, basing on the materials already available on record.
Applies, Lordship.
You serve a copy on Mr. Brava. No. It will delude 6/9.
53.
None appears for the parties on call. So, the notice issued to the respondent number 3 has been returned unserved. Also, accordingly, the petitioner to take steps for issuance of fresh notice to the respondent number 3. Steps within 3 days, 3 working days from today. Also, registry to list this matter again. After 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by
54.
May I please? Your Lord?
Yes, Mr. Abdi.
Honored, in terms of earlier order, my lord, I have filed amended cost title. Here in this case, my lord, my prayer is very limited. My husband.
Mr. Uddin's limited prayer sometimes becomes very sufficient.
My prayer very limited. Only my prayer is to dispose of my representation, which was forwarded by annexer to as per law. This is my prayer. Here my case is that I am the existing first wife. My husband earlier married, she died. Then now I am existing first wife, but he is living with, third time he married with the existing second wife. And now, my lord, since the earlier wife died, there is a application, there is a process for resubmission of nomination paper. So I have filed a representation, page 11, my lord, praying for entering my name and my son's name as the nominee of my husband. So that was not done. Your lordship, only for this is my prayer only. That very limited prayer, my lord. Page 7 is page 9. My prayer, your lordship, only to dispose of this representation. Page 11 representation.
No, your husband is alive.
My lord.
Husband is alive.
Alive. But
You are looking at the future.
yeah, family pension I will be deprived because I am existing first wife.
So you are expecting him that he will.
No, these are not documents. If documents are not, my lord.
Not fair, not fair, not fair.
So this is my prayer.
Now,
Page it.
yes, madam, you are paying for?
Elementary education.
Huh?
Education department.
And page 13.
Yes, why the first wife is not being incorporated?
Lordship, regarding the representation, I have to take instruction.
Maybe dispose of, my lord. Private respondent will be hard, my lord, by the authority.
Whom have you submitted the representation to?
Page 11, my lord. It is submitted to the
No, this will not do.
BO.
This will
Block
not do.
Elementary Edition Officer. And page.
Oh, maintenance is being paid to you.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. I am living
This will not do.
separately.
This will not do.
And he is, my lord, living with the second wife, existing second wife.
Fine. If this will not do, you submit an application straight to the Director of Elementary Education.
No, my lord, I will sir.
The heard Mr. I would the learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard, madam, your name?
B. Deca.
B. Deca, learned standing counsel. Elementary Education Department appearing for the respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None has entered appearance on behalf of the respondent number 6 and 7. Service is complete.
No, service matter because there was a amendment in the cost title. They have changed their residence. Considering my prayer, my lord, they will not be prejudiced in any manner if it is disposed of at the stage. Dispensary notice.
Also, the petitioner hearing claims to be the first wife of Samsul Haq, who he is still serving or is retired?
Retired.
Who has retired as an, what is his post? Where do I get it?
School teacher.
Retired as an assistant teacher from, retired as an headmaster of Moriabari Pup Lior Muk LP School Moriabari, Morigaon on 31/3/2020. Also, it is the contention of the learned counsel for the petitioner hearing that in spite of being the first wife, the name of the petitioner has not been incorporated as a nominee, either in the service records of the petitioner nor in the pension, PPO, pension payment order. And it is the respondent number 7 who is contended to be the second wife, third wife.
Technically, third existing second.
Who is said to be this existing second wife of the respondent number 6. Also, the petitioner further contends that as the respondent number 6 was not providing for their maintenance, a case was so instituted by her before the competent court of law, and the maintenance amount as directed by the court is being paid by the petitioner. Such contention has been so raised to highlight that the marriage between the petitioner and the respondent number 6 is subsisting as on date. Full stop. The grievance in the present petition is for a direction upon the authorities to incorporate the name of the petitioner herein as a nominee of her husband in the pension payment order as well as in other connected records, so as to not deprive her and her son from being entitled to the family pension in future. If the in future, full stop. In view of the said submissions, comma, this court also full stop. The respondent number 6 and 7 are yet to enter appearance in the matter. Full stop. However, noticing the nature of the order, noticing the grievance raised in the present petition, as well as the nature of the order now being passed in the present proceedings, comma, the appearance of the respondent number 6 and 7 in the present proceedings is not deemed necessary. Full stop. Accordingly, the petitioner herein is directed to submit a representation before the Director of Elementary Education Assam, and therein stake a claim for being incorporated in the service records of the respondent number 6, including in the pension payment order. Full stop. The petitioner in her said representation shall set out the addresses, name and addresses of both the respondent number 6 and 7, and the Director of Elementary Education Assam shall issue notices to both the petition or to the petitioner, to both the respondent number 6 and 7 before and hear them before considering, before passing orders on the grievance, before disposing of the representation that would now be submitted by the petitioner in the matter. So it is reiterated that it is only after hearing the petitioner hearing as well as the respondent number 6 and 7 that the Director of Elementary Education Assam shall pass orders disposing of the representation that would be now filed in the matter by the petitioner herein. Also, the representation be so filed by the petitioner along with a certified copy of this order within a period of 15 days from today. Thereafter, the respondent shall issue notices to the respondent number 6 and 7 for their appearance before her, and thereafter, on such appearance being made, to proceed to dispose of the representation submitted by the petitioner within an outer limit of 3 months from the date of appearance of the respondent number 6 and 7.
I am obliged.
With the above observation and direction, the petition stands disposed of.
55.
May I please, Your Lordship? I am appearing behalf of Asbor, Your Lordship. Yes, a personal difficulty today.
It is submitted that Mr. S. Borwa, Learned Government Advocate, who was requested to receive instruction in the matter, is not present in the court today on account of certain personal difficulty, personal inconvenience. Full stop. Accordingly, registered to list this matter again on 14/8/2024. We want that instruction.
56.
And if you don't have that day, next day also, if you have somebody has problem and you have many people, you can share that responsibility. Mr. Borwa is having problem, you are there, Ms. Das is there. If we don't have it, we'll have the person concerned at 2 o'clock here. It was wisely put. Yes, Mr. Manik, why so slow motion walking today? Don't have a matter.
The 1st of May 2024, the office note would show that the alleged contender or the respondent refused.
Who is that?
M.H. Chaudhary. I mean, the name.
Huh?
That's the name only. Zonal Joint Registrar of Cooperative Societies, Jorhat. Of course, I must be fair. So far as the issue is concerned, a lot of things have happened judicially as well as on the floor.
No, when you are there, many things will happen, that we know.
Correct. But this is of a time when of earlier things. So for concerning.
You get hold of the standing council, corporation department, anyone. Rest I'll pass. You get hold of somebody, bring them. This is not done. A notice from this court cannot be refused in
Yes,
this
that's
manner.
what I was saying.
We'll have him. We'll have an interaction with him. You get the standing counsel. Any one standing counsel. Mr. Talukdar is there.
He's there.
Oh, you know.
58.
In this case also, my lord, the respondents have not filed any affidavit so far. The last order, my lord, 12th of June.
Yes, Madam PHC.
We have already communicated to the department.
Why they are not
Instruction
interested?
Still awaited. I would just pray for a further 2 weeks' time, my lordship.
Oh, that Habibur Rahman. There is a private respondent also. Yes. Yes. Tell me, what has happened here? What is your grievance?
My grievance was that under the mission, that water Jal Jeevan mission, my lord.
You want the thing to be installed in your property only.
That may not be so
What?
fancy. I demolished my house at their things, everything gone.
You go claim compensation
That
from
is
them.
one way.
I can't sit here and say, no, you will be entitled to so much rupees.
So far, no, I'm not on that.
You go file proceedings before the civil court, establish your right, take your money.
What I'm on is that, my lord. As the things went by, my land, my property, everything, and they were under obligation because it's a scheme. It's not that for a personal use you were doing.
No, we are seeing such matters coming up now regularly. That this scheme was directed to be installed at my place, now you are installing at their place. But subsequently we find that the land, or maybe in your case, the counter has not come. It was not feasible.
So we have filed in.
Is there any order here asking you to, or communication asking you to demolish the house?
No.
Then
This was internally.
this was what? Mr. Bonik, this was what? Why did you demolish your own house?
I submitted photographs also, my lord.
No, I got that. Photographs will not speak.
I know.
Although it speaks, it will not speak what you want to speak.
No, nothing unsung, my lord.
But tell me, what prompted you to demolish this house?
No, because
There has to be some order from the authority.
not there.
Then
Lordship, in such cases,
you have not filed an affidavit. I will not hear you. You sit down. Yes.
My lord,
Mr. Bonik is already in trouble. Why are you adding up to his trouble?
well, I must show something, my lord.
No, show me what prompted you to demolish your own house.
I'm coming to that. The person was not as smart as normally a person in the rank of the president would be, page 42. He's not lying.
Okay, Water User Committee.
He is the president, my lord.
Oh,
And
what
for that-
happened?
For that particular mission, he was the president. And so in the pursuit of things, he demolished his house and land, everything. And then they moved away. I could understand the water moving. Now the person controlling the water have moved away. That was the case.
Okay, for that, you have filed a criminal case also. Pursue that.
Only, yes. Only thing is that if there is a scheme.
I can understand when Mr. Bonik's voice is very low,
Otherwise also, I'm silent these days.
when you have something, you are hammer and tongs on this court. Today you are too humble. And that raises the suspicion.
What I'm submitting, you know.
And it's good to be humble, but with certain persons that does not fit to their.
Jordan. What I'm submitting.
What to do? Should I dismiss it?
Let him come. I want
forget it.
If the scheme is on, then they would have the instructions about me. If the scheme is not there,
The
they
scheme
abandon.
is on. Jal Jeevan scheme is on.
And the implementation.
Implementation
They-
is on.
they have
Show
a-
me why you just demolished. There is nothing here.
I'll file an additional affidavit
No.
saying that. Well, this is not there with me at the moment.
No.
As a council member, I cannot just submit over here.
No, you can't.
Off the cuff, I cannot submit. Before, let it come back, we'll straight away say if there is anything, yes or no, it's a act on my part, gone. I'm not taking even one moment further, my lord.
You have three prayers. Jal Jeevan Mission to be implemented. Implement the small scheme under so-and-so on the aforesaid plan. That is their discretion. A refund a tune of 160.
Compensation refund would
No,
come.
no,
from
160 to whom did you pay and in what authority was that money taken from you?
No, that's okay. Those are in the realm of the civil and the criminal proceedings. my lord.
Then you go there.
But so far as
Only the prayer number one is
One
left.
remains.
One cannot, one will be their discretion.
What we have brought in,
Show me something
Therefore, I
that
say-
there was even a move to give it to you.
correct. I'll come back to the additional affidavit. If it is there, I'll come back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, 6th date today. Nothing.
No, this did not crop up earlier. This is come first. I'll come back in 7 days time and come back.
Am I not?
Correct, absolutely.
I don't have a high, don't I have, because it's in orders. Should I not take it up for disposal?
Absolutely, my lord. But since this has come up, and we as lawyers cannot submit on their part. We'll come in 2-3 days, we'll come back.
On the prayer of the learned counsel for the parties, registry to list this matter again on 16/8/2024.
Watch.
On which date Mr. Bonik shall make his arguments as to the right vested in him to claim that the scheme has to be implemented in his property. Full stop. Shall I say that you are giving up BNC?
Not now.
Huh?
Not now. Can
You are
be,
giving up. We'll record it. Why should I break my head on that day again?
not now. We can come up with
Okay.
affidavit to say that also.
Miss
M. Kalita, Your
M. Kolita, Learned Standing Counsel, PHC, shall receive written instructions in this connection and place the matter with regard to the contentions raised by the petitioner in the writ petition and place the same before this court on the next date without fail. I want your written instructions.
Lordship.
His claim. Otherwise, we'll see what can be done. Yes, you go ahead.
Obliged to.
Hearing item 59.
Mr. Das, Mr. Sharma, maybe I made a mistake in understanding one proposition on that day. Mr. Das has come in by way of a transfer.
By way of?
Transfer
Yes,
of ex Mati, whether that is permissible.
that is my lord.
Whether that is permissible.
My lord.
Inheritance is permissible.
No. Yes, that is permissible, my lord. In
No,
your-
transfer is permissible.
Yes,
Land transfer.
yes.
So he can come in by way of a land transfer.
But I am challenging that transfer.
As an officer, let me try to understand this issue. You have an inheritance right. You inherit the property from your father. No issue on that. My Lord Justice Roy's judgment is very clear. Now, whether Mr. Das, you can transfer that land, a part of that land, to Mr. Das, and Mr. Das also will have a right
Yes.
emanating from you.
Yes.
Can it be done?
Yes. Paragraph 34 of the judgment.
34 of the judgment.
Middle person, the division bench of this court, as alluded above in the letter decision, Pradeep Chandra Bora, recognize the right of an annual patta holder to transfer his right thereunder. In the middle portions of that paragraph.
Para 34. The pronoun, thus the pronounced judgment. Starts how?
My lord, line starts, a division bench of this court.
That is
as-
not para 34 then.
Yes, my lord, actually, my lord, I have printed. If your lordships allow me, my lord, I have a one copy and a copy.
This is GL. This is some other citation.
If lordships allow me, my lord, I have.
You can, please. Same thing.
Page 13, my lord, 1-3.
Bharat, thus the pronounced judicial interpretation on the above topic
My
is
lord,
that. That is the one.
Yes.
I have it. I have the same thing. It will be.
My lord, in the, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 line, my lord, in that paragraph from bottom.
9th line.
From bottom. In that paragraph.
Huh.
A division bench.
A division bench. Okay. Okay, so Mr. Das has a legally be enforceable claim.
But my lord, my submission is that, my lord, that
you can challenge it here. That you will have to institute a civil proceeding.
That's a different issue, my lord. But my lord, so far as the, my lord, my cancellations of Fanta is concerned, that, my lord, I have challenges continuously, my lord. So it is a continuous, my lord.
So now if we look into it in a different perspective, the first move in this connection was made by Mr. Das.
My lord, if lordship allows me, my lord, the whole problem starts from the report submitted by the Lat Mandal.
No, forget it. Forget the report.
That's the issue.
First move was made by Mr. Das.
Yes.
So they
Application for
cancelled they cancel everything therein.
Yes, my lord. But the applications for mutations, my lord, or to have supported by some documents, my lord. But that is not.
So now, as I said, now I went back and I was having a doubt on this point. Now I'm clear. We'll maintain his position.
I have specific instructions, my lord, that I am still in holding the, my lord, possessions, and my lord, I have.
See, there are 2-3 orders here which recognizes his position.
But my lord, that is the whole
Fine,
thing, my lord.
fine. You take adequate steps as may be called for in the matter. We'll not come in that, but we will say that to that extent of the property, he would continue.
So for possession part is concerned.
Possession that we say, however, this is subject to proceedings you initiate and orders pass thereon. We'll interfere with this. Right? Yes, Mr. Das.
One round of litigation.
Yes.
My lord, in settlement rules, rule 1, subsection 2, rule 2, that comment section says transfer of annual patta land not prohibited.
Not prohibited.
Not prohibited. Govinda Chandra Das versus Baloram Boro.
I got it. I got it. I was on a wrong information. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Anything more?
My lord, that the impugn order may be interfered, my lord.
I'll interfere it and I'll say his portion would be maintained because it's permissible.
My lord, that may.
However, you have the liberty to challenge all before a competent court of law in accordance with the, if permitted by law. You can challenge it.
All this, my lord, impugn order, my lord.
No. Impugn order, I'm interfering.
My lord.
This I'm interfering. I'm maintaining his portion of the land under his possession.
Yes.
I'm giving you liberty. You question that. I'm giving you liberty to take steps under law to dislodge him.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Das seems to be very happy, so I'll have to be a bit careful now. Huh? Yes, Mr. Das. I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry. You all are masters. You are doing things. I'm trying to understand. Anything else that I can do here? As an officer of the court, I'm asking you. This will do?
Enough for your lordship.
Yes, Mr. Sharma.
My lord.
We'll interfere with the revenue board's order.
Only revenue board's order.
The other orders also. We'll interfere. We'll direct for status quo ante.
But my lord, only my submissions may be recorded that I am in possessions. Though my lord.
That we will say disputed. We will not go into that.
Yes.
Liberty to you to establish your claim before an appropriate forum. And the forum, after hearing both of you, can do it. Wherever the forum you select, you select.
My lord.
Okay? Okay. We'll pass orders. You will have it on 16th. I'll pass it on 15th. You will have it on 16th. Disposed of. Yes, madam, you have anything to say?
Because it is not prohibited, so it can be, my lord.
I only wanted that clarification. Thank you. That is called fairness.
My lord.
This is called fairness. Yes, Mr. Talukdar. A to the contempt. Yes. Whether this man, Mr. Bonnick's petition, so I'll have to be a bit careful also. But be that as it may, the notice was issued to the contemptor and he has refused to accept it.
Yes.
This is not called for.
That is on record, madam. Yes,
It's on record.
On record.
The postal endorsement refuse return to the center.
That is.
Who is he? So I just want you to have a talk with him.
Well,
if this has been refused by him, just inform me tomorrow.
well,
We'll do what is required.
yes, correct. Correct. No, that is, if that is correct, my lord, it is very
And
serious.
now tell me the remaining part of the story.
What happened is, particular cooperative society, the chairman and the vice chairman were removed as it happened.
You're keeping fine?
I am-
Health-wise,
No.
you're keeping fine. That means you don't have a case here. Yes, now tell me what is the order violated? We'll not hear it. What is the order violated?
To get that, my lord, I have to give the backdrop.
No, you come from the order. Our order should speak for itself.
29. Oh, 29 is the action. In violation of the order which starts at, my lord, page
What are the directions
12.
violated?
Directions was the registrar should hear the appeal. Till then, there is a status quo that stays there. The person would continue.
Either
to
as in,
chair
we
and
have taken the resolution so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. I haven't taken a would ensure if this is not state pending, so and so accordingly, both resolutions state fill final outcome of the before the cooperative. The cooperative is ordered to dispose of the appeal within 15 days from the date of so and so. Served. It is further observed that the respond number 7 and 9 shall be ordered so and so, so and so. Now you have impleaded, made this grievance against one M.H. Chaudhary, Journal Joint Register of Cooperative Societies, Jorat.
No, my lord,
What is the violation he has done?
Page 27.
27.
Page 27, the assistant registrar, my lord, my lord, replies to the additional deputy commissioner as to what will be the position in the society pursuant to the honorable court's order. And last part, my lord, in view of the above, in light of honorable Guwahati High Court and appeal before registrar so and so, which is yet to dispose of, I am of the opinion that the board headed by the petitioner Ranjit Das shall remain in office and Sri Sanjay Das shall act as secretary of the Rangoli so and so and so and so. And unless the appeal petition is disposed by the registrar, so it's the hearing, that's all. Then they are continuing as per the status quo.
No, what happened? Why is this man brought on record?
He overturns this one. He said, in view of the above, the opinion by you so shall not be affected till the final decision.
That is page 29.
That is page 29.
After
Honorable High Court-
perusal of the application on so and so, it is observed that on the basis that the appeal submitted before the hearing was held on so and so, final hearing is fixed. Therefore, the dispute regarding pending before the honorable, in view of the above, the opinion made by you while letter shall not be affected till the decision so and so. Please take necessary action accordingly. So he has literally asked you not to function, which this court had not directed.
The orders of the honorable court.
Yes, Mr. Tomorrow you have it.
Can it be day after some in
Day after. Okay,
Yeah.
done. The present contempt petition, in the present contempt petition, one M.H. Chaudhary, Journal Joint Register of Cooperative Society, Jorat, was impleaded as a respondent contemptor. So notices were issued to the said contemptor by this court, respondent oblique contemptor by this court, wide order dated 14/8/2023. Also, it is seen from the office note dated 1/5/2024 that the notice was returned unserved. Notice was returned unserved with the postal remark, apostrophe, refuse, full stop, return to the center, full stop. Full stop. The respondent could not have refused to receive a notice issued from this court wherein he was impleaded as a respondent. Full stop. Accordingly, to have a better understanding of the matter, Mr. Talukdar, Learned Standing Counsel, Corporation Department, was requested to be present when the present matter is being taken up. Full stop. Accordingly, Mr. Talukdar being so present, S.K. Talukdar being so present, he is requested to receive instruction to inquire as to the fact whether the said notice was refused by the respondent. Full stop. As indicated in the postal report. Full stop. The said respondent shall also apprise this court on the next date of listing as to why he had issued the communication dated 5/8/2023 in violation, purportedly contended to be in violation of the directions passed by this court-wide order dated
25/7.
Judgment and order dated 25/7/2023 passed by this court passed in WPC number 4083/2023. Raised it to list this matter again on 16/8/2023. You give him an extra copy.
Extra copy, I'm asking for.
Obliged. His mere saying that this copy was never served on him will not do. He had made a mistake, ask him to come and own up.
Well,
because we can have that thing. If he is an incumbent in that office, the address is proper, deemed
yes,
to have been served on.
correct. Obliged.
So next time, I want to hear your original voice back. Come with a good kiss.
Time being three.
Yes, what is the instruction?
Yes, part charge has been filed, Lordship, against
Okay.
32 accused, against 32 persons, Lordship.
Oh,
Part
and
charge sheet, part
is
charge.
also the charge sheet filed against respond number 8 and 9. None appears for the petitioner on call. Also, Mr. N. Goswami on instructions have submitted.
Telephone inspector.
On instructions have submitted that a part charge sheet, that the police on completion of the investigation in connection with CID PS case number 20/2020 has submitted a part charge sheet and the matter
Against 32 accused.
against 32 accused persons. Full stop. Accordingly, he submits that the further investigation is on and as may be called for, supplementary charge sheets would be so filed. So in view of the above position, the investigation having reached its logical conclusion, at least to the extent as contained in the charge sheet, so part charge sheet so filed, this court is of the considered view that no further adjudication is called for in the present proceedings and the same stands dismissed. None appears for the petitioners who put liquidity.
Okay, I'm here for response number 6.
Respond number 6. Your response number 6 is CVA. Okay, madam, name? Miss So-and-so Learned Counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. M. Aloy, Standing Counsel as CBI, is present. T. Beckham.
Item 7.
Yes.
This IA is for file for impleadment of.
We will implead him. I told your colleague, but he wanted you to be here. heard Mr. B.K. Sen, learned counsel for the petitioner, and also heard Ms. N. Bodoloy, learned counsel appearing for the respondents number 1.
Earlier I was for 3, Your Lordship.
For respondent number 3. So the petitioner by way of instituting the present interlocutory application prays for impleading the present incumbent in the post of Additional District Commissioner, Kamrup Metro, as a party respondent in the present proceedings. So, a perusal of the pleadings brought on record, as well as the directions passed by this court in wide order dated 10/5/2024 in WPC? No, 10/5 no idea.
WPC, Your Lordship. 3.
Order dated 9/6/2023 passed by this court in WPC number 3275/2023. It is found that the directions are to be now implemented by the incumbent in the post of Additional Deputy Commissioner, Kamrup Metro. Additional Deputy District Commissioner, Kamrup Metro. So accordingly, the incumbent in the present post of Additional Deputy accordingly, Sri Ajit Kumar Sharma, ACS, incumbent in the post of Additional District Commissioner, Kamrup, is impleaded in the connected contempt petition as a respondent number
3.
Huh?
3, Your Lord.
3? What happened to the rest?
Will be respondent number 5, Your Lordship now.
Sorry, 5. 5, no.
The earlier contempt petition. Your Lordship, there were
As a respondent number 5.
5.
Full stop. Interlocutory application stands disposed of. Contempt liquiba. In view of the order passed today in DIRC number 2349/2024, impleading Ajit Kumar Sharma as respondent number 4 hearing, petitioner to file an amended cost title within 3 working days. Full stop. On filing of such amended cost title, registry petitioner to take steps for issuance of notice upon the newly impleaded respondent number 5. Full stop. Registry take steps for issuance of notice upon the newly impleaded respondent number 5 by way of registered post with AD. Full stop. Registry to list these matters again after 4 weeks.
I'm mobilizing.
Item 8.
Yes, what happened?
For 8, Your Lordship, as per the telephonic instructions, Your Lordship, the Joint Secretary has informed me that the money will be disbursed to the NOK of the deceased by 28th of September, 20.
Of?
20 of September.
September. Another 1 month. Why?
Lordship, it's already, the concurrence has already been
Then
received.
why 1 month?
It's a huge sum of money, Your Lordship, that's why.
There is not a huge sum
50
of money.
lakhs.
That is what you have already. It will become a huge sum of money now.
Lordship, all the process are done, completed.
It will be a huge sum of money now because we are adding interest to that. These people have been made to suffer unnecessarily.
Lordship, after Lordship's only this matter got expedited.
That's it. Why should I have waited for me to come in? He is a doctor. What is his name? Your husband's name? Hikmat Ali Ahmed. First, the proposal was moved with a wrong name. Then it was corrected. Ms. N. Bodle, Standing Council, Standing Council Revenue and Disaster Management summits that the Finance Department has concurred to the proposal submitted before it for release of rupees 50 lakhs in favor of the petitioner hearing. In favor of the petitioner hearing for the debt occasioning to her husband on account of being affiliated with COVID virus while discharging his duties as a doctor. Also, however, she submits that the amount would be credited in the account of the petitioner by 29/2024. Also, in view of the said position and the delay occasioning in the matter, this court fixes this matter again on 23/9/2024. Wait for a month more. Also, on the next date, the parties shall address this court as to the interest that is now to be attached to the amount for the delay occasioning. I'm only saying this for the delay occasioning in releasing the amounts to the petitioner herein. Full stop. List this matter again on 23/9/2024
Lordship, I
for
pray-
for
Lordship-
it's a part of it,
Yes, Your
no?
Lordship.
For further hearing.
Lordship, I pray that the interest part may not be added, Your Lordship.
Madam will not permit such.
Revenue has
Your authorities cannot take the citizen for a run. No.
Lordship would kindly hear me, Your Lordship.
You make the payments at the expeditiously within a week, I may reconsider my view.
Lordship, either ways also the payment will be made in the month of September, Your Lordship. Lordship may, if Lordship wants, then the date may be preponed, Your Lordship. Instead of 28th, it may be on 12th, maybe, Your Lordship. Exactly a month.
12th.
Yes.
1 month.
I would request the officials. to
12th.
do the work.
List this 20th question.
No, the money will be
20th
paid
question.
by
Eto to me 12 kora 12/9. Aru case to listing hobo 13/9.
on 16th, Your Lordship.
On 16th. ठीक है sir. On
16th
16th.
is Monday.
For further hearing.
But we may not include the interest part, Your Lordship.
I'm not saying, I'm saying that you can argue on. You satisfy me, I'll not do it. But you release that amount.
Amount will be.
We will
released, Your
consider,
Lordship.
madam, we will consider that your prayer. We will ensure that without hearing, I'll not do anything. And you release that money to him, maybe we will excuse you. No problem.
No, Your Lordship would kindly hear me, Your Lordship. Lordship, the interest may not be added. This 50 lakhs rupees will be deposited, Your Lordship. I had a deep conversation.
All pattu kati dhoi diye sunite.
Everything done. Your Lordship.
You reiterate this prayer on the next day. Don't forget.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Deeply obliged.
We are conceding to what Ms. Bodloy said, because she has undertaken that the money would be credited to your account by 12th. Fine, I give her that much. But on the next day, you make a prayer for interest. Then I'll consider.
So obliged.
Yes,
Your
Your
Lordship.
Lordship.
But madam, no more further. It will be very heavy. And I'll ensure that I'll not let this matter move from me. I'll keep it with me.
I am in touch with the officials, Your Lordship.
Because I know how this matter was dealt with. Thanks also to Mr. Borpujari. He also assisted this court, and subsequently he also.
For it, Your Lordship.
Oh, so I want that this money should be released. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Wait for a month, counsel. And next date, any date I ask you, I want it immediately. Otherwise, we'll adjourn the matter.
Item 15.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I have taken instruction to my department. That is under Principal Law Department, and they have seek 1 week time, Your Lordship. The officer has newly joined, the branch manager of Rangapura branch. Because I have give all the instruction, they
Only whether
that point, before KYC, how they have interest in. That's the point. 1 week time.
So not 1 week. I can give you time till. I've read the brief. I don't want to read it again.
1 week.
14 or 16. That is up to you. You choose. 14 or 16. This should take 2 minutes. Mr. Vishwas, nothing more?
Lordship 19, Monday.
No.
16.
16. 14 or 16, you tell me. Oh, I can have that man here. We can have an interaction. We'll also learn something about banking transactions. This is not done. 14 or 16.
If Lordship permits.
Show me what Mr. Bishwas is saying is totally false, utterly perverse. I will dismiss the writ petition. but what he is saying is correct, then you have made a blunder. You have deprived a citizen from his coverage, and the government has brought out these schemes for benefit of that category of people. You can't. 14 or 16, choose.
16 pretty good.
When?
19 is
14 or 16, when? You give me a date, 14th or 16th. Nothing more, nothing less.
19 if Lordship. That is my
Sorry,
humble request.
sorry, will not.
I request only 19 because
No.
if Lordship permit me.
No, I'm not permitting. I'm only permitting 14 or 16. 2 minutes instruction. If this was something very big, calculations were required to done, I would have. Only thing, how you converted it. That's all. So when? 14th?
16.
14th?
16.
16. Okay, done. Mr. B.N. Gogoi, Learned Counsel, appearing for the SBI authority, submits that the instructions in the matter as to how the code of the petition account was changed from 1411 to 1431 without KYC documents is yet to be received by him, and he undertakes that the said instruction would be furnished to him by the respondents on or before 16/8/2024, and accordingly prays that the matter be taken up on 16/8/2024, on which day he would furnish the said information before this court. Also, it is to be noted in the present proceedings, the stand of the respondent bank is that as the KYC of the account of the petitioner was not completed, updated, the same was kept in abeyance and no transaction was permissible thereon, was made permissible thereon, and accordingly and consequently, the premiums to be deducted from the said account of the petitioner for his insurance, for the insurances involved, were not so deducted, and accordingly the said insurance policies lapsed. Full stop. However, from a circular dated 20/12/2016, it is seen that the code of the account of the petitioner from 1411 to 1431 can only be changed after the KYC documents are placed on record by the petitioner, by the account holder, and or by the account holder. Also, in that view of the matter, the petitioner's account code having been changed from 1411 to 1431 on 23/3/2017, the plea now taken by the respondents about absence of KYC documents of the petitioner becomes doubtful, and that is the reason, and that is the specific instruction that was required to be received by Mr. B.N. Gogoi when the matter was taken up for consideration today. So accordingly, as prayed for, list this matter again on 16/8/2024.
Lordship, a copy of the order if.
No, we can download it, provided I can sign it today. Or you will get it tomorrow. My online thing is there.
No, no, today.
Take a copy, send it.
That will be better.
Online, it's there. What I'm saying, I'm not saying nowadays on paper, it's already online. You draw, click that part, send it to your clients. But get me that instruction, that's all. If Mr. Biswas's client is saying something wrong, we will not even hear him, we'll dismiss it. But if he is saying right, then SBI would be settled on the next step with interest.
17.
Yes. Huh?
Where is the such delegation of notice from the Deputy Commissioner?
What?
Then the delegation to the circular officer.
Why? Then what is this 19 notice? Oh, you mean to say there is no delegation?
No, there is delegation, but there is
When?
no such notification. That is not.
When? You have in 2010 amended it.
Yes.
So thereafter, when did you delegate? When did the Kamrup Deputy Commissioner delegate this power?
To this notification, Lordship, this shall come into force on the date of their publication of the official gazette law.
It was published in the official gazette on 2010.
Yes, Lordship. From the
So from here, what is this paragraph? Para 4 of your affidavit, last line.
Lordship, that is I have seen, Lordship.
This is by Madam D. Dasburman.
Yes, yes.
Ask her, she will know.
Lordship.
Okay, hearing is complete.
Lordship.
We are keeping it for delivery of orders. If you have anything, get it. We are interfering, but only thing I just wanted a clarification on that. If he says there is no notification, then the whole action goes. If there is a notification, then we will follow the two judgments of this court. That's all.
Even if the meetings are to be gone by minutes, notification is of 26th of January 2019. And as we have submitted, it cannot be
That is there in your reply, but
yes.
But I just wanted, because that is vague in their affidavit.
Yes.
So factually, we should not be wrong. Anyway, we are interfering it either way, but we just want our order to be factually correct. That's all. Had the learned counsel for the parties at length. Also, list this matter again on 16/8/2024 for delivery of orders.
Grateful.
And for 1 and 2.
No, we'll take a sovereign name likhi didi bosu. S. Sharma, assisted by Mr.
A. Gautam.
A. Sharma.
A. Gautam.
A. Gautam. Senior Sharma, S. Sharma, senior counsel, assisted by Mr. A. Gautam, learned counsel for the petitioner, Ms. N. Bordeloi, revenue, Mr. N. Goswami, state.
1 and 2.
Grateful.
Mr. Goswami, if you can get this instructions by 14th. So 16th, I'll not trouble them because I'm not here from 19th. So I'll not trouble them much. I'll deliver the order on 15th in the chamber, in my chamber. If you can just get that instruction on 14th and just let me know. Okay? Just that instruction. So I know which line to go. If there is no delegation other than the 2010 notification, that's the end of the matter. That order becomes totally void ab initio, right? Without jurisdiction. We'll proceed accordingly. And then we will say his application, also in light of that letter from you take a call and pass appropriate orders. That's all. If not, then we will have to follow the division bench as well as the single bench orders. Just let me know. Let us be factually correct. Right? Arun, sir?
31.
Yes. Who is appearing?
Only respondent number 7 has filed affidavit, Lordship.
Forget the affidavit. You have got 2 crores after the affidavit.
And rest, they have not filed, Lordship.
You have got 2 crores after the proceeding as initiated here.
Yes, that I have stated in the additional affidavit.
That is recorded. Now 2 crore 58 lakhs 56,848 outstanding. Right?
Yes.
Now why is this amount not being cleared? And who has to clear this amount?
District wise, Lordship.
Now this money would be released district wise.
Yes, Lordship.
By the deputy commissioners.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, madam. Why? Why is this money not being released?
And even with respect to respondent number 7 is Deputy Commissioner Charaido, Lordship. Already I have stated it's nil. If we take a page 54.
Payment made.
Payment made. Charaido nil.
Huh?
There is no outstanding.
Sorry, nil. Rest there is.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes, madam.
Yes, my lord. In our affidavit, we have stated, my lord.
The affidavit is by respondent number 7.
Yes.
Right? That is the deputy. Yes, madam. Affidavit is by the deputy commissioner.
Deputy Commissioner.
Soraido.
Soraido.
Where is it?
My lord.
Like B56.
Page it starts from my lord.
I got it. So 56, she has no grievance.
My lord.
Soraidev has cleared. What about the others?
Others, my lord. I'll have to take instruction, my lord, on others.
So Soraidev had made the payments. So boldly an affidavit has been filed.
My lord, because deputy commissioner said, my lord, they're different commissioner, my lord, they're equate to us, no?
Do one thing.
My lord, I'll have to,
Collate information from all.
my lord.
Place it before this court on 16th.
My lord, because it's a deputy commissioner office, my lord.
What
so
is
my
there?
lord, all, my lord.
Just
And
issue a
Lordship, my lord, maybe on 19, my lord. Because we need time to, my lord, because in the, this
Okay,
time, my lord,
19.
it's August, my lord.
Okay, 19th. I'll not trouble you with 19 also. 20th. But hear the order.
Lord-
Miss Udas, the Lanark Council for the petitioner submits that out of the pending bills of the petitioner, an amount of rupees 2,28,83,409 was released to her. And as on date, an amount of rupees 2,58,56,848 is pending. Due. Is pending as outstanding dues receivable by the petitioner. Also, the petitioner submits that the amounts involved have to be paid by the respondents number 5, respondents number 3 to 32, except respondent number 7, that is the Deputy Commissioner Saraido district, in as much as the bills raised in the said districts have been cleared. Right? Have
Yes,
been
Lordship,
cleared.
and I have stated which Hojai also is cleared, Lordship.
Tell me, of accepting respondent number 7, comma,
17.
respondent number 17, and
Hojai, Lordship, and then this district, Dhubri also is nil.
Dhubri, respondent Dhubri hole ki banabo? 11.
Vishwanath, Lordship.
You do one thing.
Yes, Lordship.
Except the respondents, you just write it down for us. Respondents number so and so. Push up. As regards the other respondents, Ms. Udas shall receive instructions as to why the amounts due have not been released to the petitioner hearing. Push up. The said amounts cannot be said to be in dispute inasmuch as no affidavits in the matter have been filed by the said respondents disputing the claim of the petitioner hearing. Also, in view of the above, while receiving instructions as noted above, Ms. Udas shall also receive instruction as to the specific date by which the said amount would be released to the petitioner hearing by each of the said respondents. Also, list this matter again on 27/8/2024.
27.
In the event the said instructions are not forthcoming, further orders as would be called for in the matter, including the personal appearance of the parties involved,
There are-
shall be so passed.
There are, my lord, 32 respondents. Among them, my lord, 31 are the deputy commissioners, 31 district, my lord. So I'll try my level best, my
You
lord.
have to only issue a letter,
My lord.
and if they don't respond,
Lordship.
we will have their response
Lord-
standing there.
Lordship.
But
Seven.
when you have not disputed the amount, you'll ask them to continue.
Completion of the work, there is no point of, my lord.
Personal appearance to continue.
47.
I'm trying to balance.
Lordship.
Deeply obliged.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
Yes. Security. Yes, was this matter placed before that committee?
No.
Huh?
No, that is not PSU, that is seeking.
Literally, the prayer is that only.
That is not for public security.
Arey, you see the prayer. security arrangement, personal security staff, adequate arrangement to the family of the petitioner, even at their own cost. That's the prayer. Why from 23 this matter is pending that much you can't place this case before the committee?
Otherwise, instruction lordship.
What is it?
The last, in the first page lordship,
Hmm.
the bottom paragraph, as a matter of fact, after the incident of murder of the petitioner's sons, a fixed police picket was detailed at the scene of crime in order to maintain peace and tranquility over the area, as well as the ensure safety and security of the petitioner, as well as the other family members of the victim. Police party executed patrolling round the clock till the normalcy was restored, lordship. That was done, lordship.
This is what is there.
Yes, sir.
Come to the second paragraph, second page, para 3.
Lordship.
That is what is required. Okay, Mr. N. Goswami, Learning Counsel, appearing for the respondents, then the junior government advocate appearing for the respondents on instruction submit that the threat perception of the threat assessment of the petitioner has been carried out thoroughly and the report is being now forwarded to the SSRC Guwahati for consideration. So he submits that on the next date of listing, he would place on record the further consideration as made in respect of the third perception projected by the petitioner hearing. Also, accordingly, raise this matter again on 2/9/2024, on which date the report of the SSRC Guwahati with regard to the threat perception of the petitioner hearing shall be placed before this court. Also, registry to list this matter again on 30. Do it 29.
Obliged.
Number kita likhi দিব apni loi lobo.